starting.
All right. Shannon, you're not on Roll20 yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're doing that. Okay. I'm working on it. It's been a day.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm not showing. I mean, I did show the Roll20 screen for like 0.5 seconds, but now I'm just showing all four of us without the Ninda screen while we can kind of chat as, you know, people come in, and if someone wants to.
Let's see if my computer can handle Skype, Roll20, and Twitch at the same time. That'll be an interesting game.
Well, Shannon, you don't have to have Twitch up.
That's true.
Rebecca sees.
I like to have Twitch up, but
I mean, you could put Twitch on your phone, maybe.
You can do. That's true.
Yeah, you are kind of breaking up.
Yeah, you are definitely breaking up.
I'll get the other bit first.
Hi, Tim.
Oh, no.
Welcome.
Hi, Tim. Yeah, Rebecca will just have to let us know.
That's my job.
I also did just turn on my laptop just 10-15 minutes ago, and it takes a while to boot up and be running smoothly. So I think I need a new laptop.
You might.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. I need to figure out how to get get everything on, because since I'm using one of the screens for. Oh, I didn't. Frick! I forgot to change the title. After all of our discussion, what was our conclusion on the title? I'm changing it now.
It was the Banquets, books, and
Banquets,
bow ties.
Books, and bow ties.
What was I just gonna say about it? Oh, and make sure it's Ninda and not Ninja.
Did I put Ninja last time?
You put Ninja last week.
It must have. Did it autocorrect?
Clue what's going on here.
Maybe it
I don't think I can. Actually, that wouldn't make any sense. How's it gonna autocorrect when I'm physically typing it?
Believe it.
I don't know. It for sure said Ninja though, because I found it hilarious.
Good. I'm glad. I'm a mistake.
You're not a mistake.
You're not a mistake.
Oh, so while we're also waiting, I'm gonna show off my not jacket. It's really a vest. It's a long vest. Because it makes me feel like a gunslinger. Like I should, maybe I'll play one day.
Some guns.
Maybe I'll play one day.
That would be fun.
Sling some
But
guns.
also, my shirt is one of my favorite shirts.
Sienna, where'd you get the vest?
Thrift store in Berkshires.
Nice.
Yeah. But my shirt says I love boobies, but these are blue-footed boobies, which are a bird in the Galapagos. And they do a dance where they show off their bright blue feet. And that's
I'm not sure if I still have it. I either currently still have it or just used to have it, but I have a blue-footed booby stuffed animal that I got from the World Wildlife Fund.
Oh my gosh, that is great.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote an entire paper because I went to the Galapagos for all of you in the comments.
All of Tim, actually.
For those of you in the comments, all Tim. I went to the Galapagos last summer, the week before the pandemic shut everything down. I got to have a successful trip right as we went into lockdown. And so we had it was part of a class. It was for spring break, but it was part of a class. And one of my papers that I wrote for that class, because we could kind of take any topic that had to do with the Galapagos and write a paper on it every so often, like a short paper. And I wrote mine on something about the habitats and nesting habits of the blue-footed booby, and how it interacts with the brown booby, which is another species. There's also red-footed boobies. There's 4 different species of boobies in the Galapagos. And the amount of times that I wrote the word boob, or not boobs, but boobies.
You accidentally wrote
Yeah.
boob a few times.
I accidentally write boob. No,
I love boobs.
The amount of times that I say the word booby in a paper for a graduate level science class is honestly very funny to me.
Oh my.
I love
Funny.
It's my favorite paper I think that I've ever written for a class.
That's amazing.
All right. So
did someone announce in Discord?
I don't
Oh no, I can do that.
Are you sure your computer can handle it?
I was like,
I can do it.
Wait, are you doing it on your phone or
like,
computer?
Oh yeah, I'll handle all the Discord stuff, and then half the time I just like don't.
Well, you know.
Life gets crazy.
It's okay.
Man.
I just remember these things because I'm staring at all of the things, and you guys don't have to stare at, the fact that we're recording, whereas I do. I am constantly staring at, here's all the things, so, that's why I remember it. It's my many computers. For those of you who aren't aware of why I'm always like looking over here and never actually looking at my cameras, because I have 3 monitors. It's not just because I'm bad at eye contact. So.
It's also.
I mean, it is that too. I actually am. I once told a friend of mine that the reason I hated making eye contact was because and I didn't realize this was clearly a symptom of ADHD at the time, but it's because if I look at someone while they're talking, then I get distracted by their mouth moving and don't actually listen to what they're saying. So
The reason why I wear sunglasses all the time is not because I don't like making eye contact with people, but the eyes are the window to the soul, and I don't want anybody to see into my soul.
All right, so.
Oh right, I need to make it so that people can hear me. I keep forgetting a stupid mic that only picks things up when I'm like 4 inches from it. Here we go. It'd be lovely if my headphone mic actually worked like y'all's did. That would be just ace. But.
So, while we're just, waiting for a few more people to filter in, I want to shout out, so we have some really cool stuff today. We are actually going to be using Roll20.
Yes, should I bring up the Roll20
Yeah,
now?
you can show.
Okay,
yeah,
here we are. We're in Roll20 now.
So we are going to be using Roll20 from now on because I have, some new maps that we're going to be using. Some of them will be layer map, the actual layer of it will be, or the shape of the building and walls and stuff like that might be me making it in Incarnate, but all of the assets or any other pre-made maps or map pieces are brought to you by 2 Minute Tabletop, and they are really cool. They're a bunch of artists and map and asset and token creators. They make some really, really nice stuff. And so go check them out. 2 Minute Tabletop.
And for the record, you will be looking at my screen, so you won't be able to see any DM stuff, but you'll see it through whatever I can see specifically. So just in case anyone's ever confused about what's going on with Kade or Zahara, but probably we're going to make it so that we can all just see the same things for ease.
Yeah. While I did support 2 Minute Tabletop for their maps, I cannot afford a premium Roll20.
Yeah, no. Who would pay for that? I say as I absolutely pay for it.
How much does it cost?
How much?
I pay for a yearly subscription because I am cheap, which means that I pay for things in lump sums. So I know the lump sum was 60, I think, for a year or something like that.
I mean, if you're dropping money for premium content when you don't necessarily need to, I wouldn't necessarily call that cheap.
No, I meant I'm cheap in that Yeah, I realize I meant I do the calculation. I'm like, oh, it's so much cheaper to buy a whole year subscription than to do it month to month.
And do monthly.
So this is how I get rid of my commitment issues, is by being frugal. That's what I meant.
Alright, so we are going to do, how many people we got? Should we get started?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
yeah. Kate was saying yes.
Might as well. I think we're good to start.
Okay. Alright. So hello everyone and welcome back to the Sleeping Gods of Nimda? No. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sleeping Gods of Ninda. I am Sienna, your humble dungeon master for this evening, and we are here with Kade, played by Kate. We are here with Estrella, played by Rebecca, and Zahara, played by Shan.
Howdy.
We are currently.
Good eye.
We are currently in the town of Dorsima in our world of Ninda. We have just found our party right before a day of fun activities. Somehow Estrella convinced Timult to let her be his date to this banquet, this farewell banquet for the leader of the region, Ikish Onu, and their wife, Marlene, who is the archmage in the Sorcerer's Hall at Dormishire. So two very important, very influential people that Estrella has wriggled her way into a banquet with. Meanwhile, Kade and Zahara are going to be traveling into the restricted section of the Library of Mysteries and Magics.
We need our invisibility cloak.
After hours, breaking in, getting past an arcane barrier, and finding out what's on the other side. But before that, we actually have a little bit of time, because both of those things will be happening, I believe we said 6 o'clock-ish in the evening.
Sure.
Sure. We're gonna say 6 o'clock-ish, because it was like, if it normally closes at 7, why was tonight special? So the library will be closed at 6. Estrella will be heading to the banquet, and Kade and Zahara will be checking out the library. And checking out some books. I'm sorry. So, we start off, actually, in a new map. Because we wake up in Kate's apartment. No, wait, okay, for a second it didn't load for me, and I was like, did it?
Ooh, that's exciting. I should zoom in on that. Hold on.
It's so cute.
So that
Kate's apartment.
I love it.
We will have. So here we have Estrella, probably folding up Steve, her arcane air mattress. Kade waking up in their room, and Zahara crashing on the couch. Monty and Ruby nestled down in one wing, and Monty, the awakened shrub, just
Also nestled down in
he
an arm.
actually snores like that. What? What'd you say?
Oh, I said Monty nestled down in an arm.
The arm of a tree. And what do you all do?
Hold on.
Everybody's
I'm
back
taking
at
us
full
off of the screen for 1 second. I mean, you can still see. You can't. They can't see the apartment for a second because I need to adjust something on my computer. Okay, and now. Wait. Oh god. Like I said, so many
Oh.
monitors. Okay,
and
there you go.
you three will need to fill in your own, like, armor class, hit points, speed, the 3 bubbles at the top of Roll20.
Right, yeah.
You can set those for us so that it's
I know I
automatic.
can, but I didn't know how.
Oh. You click on the gear icon on the same way you would do it for if it's your token when you're not in charge. So you click on you click on your token. Oh, maybe I've never made you do this because I always do it for you. Okay, click on the token, then click on the gear icon, and then see how there's all this information.
Yeah.
And then
that's where I put who it's.
But on the right side.
Sorry, everybody. Yeah. I'm new to Roll20 as a DM.
Yeah, on the right side there's
Stay tuned.
each of the 3 like information things. Yeah. And so if someone, I know I have put my information in already to Roll20, you can set it to be like this is their HP, and so it'll dynamically change based on whatever is on my character sheet.
Okay, so it didn't let me do that. Don't let me actually change it.
Did you set it as Estrella? Like, did you set it as Estrella, not just writing the name?
Yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't let you change it?
It doesn't let me, like, it shows attribute, and then the scroll down window, and so, like, for the first one I put AC, and it changes it back to attribute none. Wait, you can choose to have a token represent.
That's weird. If it's
character
set as a particular character.
Yeah, it says that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because that's how it works. I'm sorry.
Well, if you guys could just put it in for this time.
Okay, I will show you the we can go through this later. So my stuff. Hold on. So everybody gets to see me put mine in.
I am also gonna look and see how you're putting yours in, because I want to put mine in the same order that you're doing.
Yeah, I always put HP, HP, then speed, then armor class is usually how I do it.
I always do HP in the middle.
Well, yeah, HP is in the middle, but it's the first one you type. Like, I don't know why, but the first one is the middle one that's displayed.
Oh, that's
I know. So the green one is HP, is the point.
Yeah, that's what okay.
But it has to be the first one you type in, because, I don't know, Roll20 is fun.
HP, speed, and armor class, in that order?
HP, speed, armor class. That's the order I always do for you guys in our other game, so if you want what you're used to, that's that. But you can also put in other information that you might want. I just think those are the 3 most pertinent pieces of information.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. I see all of Kade's bars, but only... I see Kade... I see 3 bars.
Oh, that's because Kate must have put them as out of something, so you can put, like, a number out of a number. If you don't put it out of a number, then it doesn't show a bar.
Oh, so
like, I put a bar for H.
Oh,
got it. All right,
we're learning things. We're learning things. I don't know.
Okay, so what do you guys do? Any spells and stuff you guys get back and...
Yes, I agree, Tim. I don't know who designed this stuff. It's very silly.
It's useful and frustrating at the same time.
Also, I having a struggle over here because for some reason the chat overlay has just disappeared from our stream, so chat is no longer on stream, you know. So that's why I'm a little distracted, as I'm trying to solve that in real time. But I guess what I'm doing is it's morning right now.
So we can...
Yeah, it's morning.
So I guess I have to go shopping to buy something blue. You know, something old, something new, something borrowed, and
if
something
Estrella
blue.
doesn't own any blue
I mean,
dresses.
probably not. Because, like I said,
have no
Estrella
dresses to
is
offer
blue,
you.
so why would she have... Like, that's a little too much.
Yeah, that's true.
So she is planning to go out shopping. I guess she's getting dressed right now. We've already discussed the plans for the evening for the most part, so you guys converse while I'm fixing this.
To be fair, also, because you were asking, the two blues are like Zahara's skin and then scale hair.
So just wear my skin.
That's not what I meant.
To the banquet.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I chose. Am I good enough? You think this is about it? Okay.
That's good.
Cool.
That's actually pretty. Actually, that is perfect as far as that color goes, for the darker blue.
Estrella knows how to dress, so.
I was thinking maybe I could go to work.
Okay.
What time in the morning is it right now?
Let's say like 9 a.m.
Zahara's gonna sleep till like 11. 10.
Okay.
She's gonna sleep till 10.
Wow.
She's very tired.
When you went to bed at 9 p.m., that's 10, 11, 12,
Okay,
that's 13 hours. My goodness.
Tired of our shit. She's tired though.
You know, I was going to say,
You got 12 hours.
Sorry,
and
didn't mean to do that.
An extra long rest.
You know, that kind of means that, because otherwise it would have just been like, all right, who do we roleplay having a normal day and running errands first? Just follow Kade to work. Unless, did you have like a different reason to go to work, or was it just to...
Just to spend the day, make some money.
Got it. I have already forgotten what we'd established as far as what you get paid, but we'll figure that out when it comes. So Zahara, what are you doing then?
Well, let's see. Because I can't really go with Kade, because Kade's going to work, and Estrella's just going to go shopping for clothes, which Zahara's like, don't really need to do that either.
Mm-hmm. What? Do any of you want to come with me?
Pick up, like,
I mean...
You
know, would you like to go on a shopping spree with me? We could get something, you know, nice for you too.
Can we go, Zahara?
Alright. Fine, let's go. We'll find something spiffy for Monty to wear.
Ah, yes, that's definitely what I was talking about. Yes, I'd love to do that. Wonderful.
All right then. So we follow. Kade, how long are you staying for? What's your shift time, do you think?
Let's do 10 to 4. That's 6 hours.
10 to 4. Okay. So basically your day's kind of going to be your day up to that time is kind of like a wash. Unless there was anything that you wanted to do, I will just remind you guys if there's anything that you guys want to do to prep for tonight.
I don't think there's anything that I really need.
Not anything you'd want to ask about? Like, you know Timmel, you can ask him questions. If you had any
to know.
I mean, he's having a date with me, so...
I meant before. That's why I was saying, like, you know, this day would be So while you're thinking about that,
Ask
I'll-
all about
I'll
the hot
think about
goss.
my questions at work, and then I'll have an
Got it.
hour or two before the banquet.
okay. All right. So we will move over to Estrella and Zahara then.
Right.
And
So I
there
just
you
realized
go.
that Zahara can help Estrella. Zahara can help Estrella shop by just holding like her arm up to the clothes and just seeing if it's the right color blue.
Oh my god! I mean, you know, that's honestly
just love that
fairly
idea.
convenient, I suppose.
I
I just
mean,
find that
sure.
really funny.
Yes.
So you
Ignore
guys
this.
head out
Ugh, jeez.
to go shopping. Whoops, sorry, that's super zoomed in. Oh, you guys don't see my screen anymore.
No.
I don't have to worry about
Yeah.
that. Aha.
It's just me.
Let's
see if...
So you guys go. Oh wait, so I changed my screen. I didn't change you guys. Learning still.
I
There we
don't
go.
understand. This wasn't supposed to be Estrella. That was supposed to be Rebecca saying, I don't understand. I cannot get... Andrew, why are you calling me? I'm in the middle of a stream. One moment. I'm just gonna mute myself for a second.
We're all falling apart today. It's fine.
That's so funny. Sienna, I was like, oh, is this the music? that we have?
Rebecca, we can still hear you.
I feel like he's doing this on purpose.
What was that about?
Yeah, Rebecca, we heard all
I don't...
that.
How could you hear that? That doesn't make any sense. I turned it off.
We're-
Oh, you guys could hear it. The stream couldn't hear it. That's... sorry.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I only muted myself to the stream, not...
It was really funny.
Yeah, I muted myself to the stream, not to you. Because,
Got
yeah.
it.
That was just really funny. Your reaction.
Anyway. There's too much
alright,
happening at
so-
once. I yelled at Andrew. I'm sure it's fine.
Alright then.
But I cannot,
Um,
for the life of me, get this stupid chat on the screen.
I think it's okay.
It's not okay.
For D&D?
No, because I comment on the chat. Yeah, fine, it's fine for D&D, but, like, I need it to work in general, regardless, and... ugh, it's so annoying. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway.
Is it not working because we're in roll 20
No, it
or
has
because of like other
nothing to
issues?
do with that. I have no idea why it's not working, actually, but there shouldn't be any connection to Roll20. So,
Okay.
anyway, doesn't matter. Just ignore me while I try and fix things.
Alright, so we are now following Zahara and Estrella as they go shopping.
Shopping!
So, to start off, I will say that Laz's Lavish Luxuries, that's gonna
Yeah.
not work every time.
Triple L.
The 3 L's, yeah. The good old, I'm actually just gonna call it Laz's. They have everything. So, could always go there, check that out, see what they have as far as, like, clothing. There's probably a few shops in town, and there's probably also some more high-end stuff over by, this is like the high-end area, so you'd find more expensive things over in this area. You've got Laz's, and then there's probably something around here, just like a clothier. So where do you guys want to go?
I suppose I mean a clothier. Clothier? Whatever.
I don't know.
A clothier? A boutique. I'd like to go to a boutique.
Clother.
Definitely
okay, but
not.
my question is, it's the same
Oh.
thing over here. It's just, this is more high-end, this is more, like,
You know, it has
it's like
just
a
been
Kohl's versus a
it
Nord.
has been absolutely forever since I've gone to a high-end boutique, so I know where I'd like to be.
All right. All right. You guys are going there?
Yes, I
Sure.
mean, come along,
Okay.
Zahara. It's going to be fabulous. I promise. I mean, maybe it won't be to your taste, but
Right.
still.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go.
So you guys go and how about you give me an investigation check to find the perfect dress.
Come on.
To find the perfect dress.
Oh my. God, which page is that on? Okay. That's not gonna be good. That's gonna be an 8.
That's gonna
rough.
be 14.
Investigation is not my. Can I?
That's not gonna do
I
it.
don't. I mean.
I had proficiency, but I rolled an 11.
Yeah, no, neither of those are gonna actually do it.
Wouldn't I feel like?
So you see, I mean, you see like a couple of things. You see a lot of things in the colors of like the school, but they're just not things that you would want to wear. They're not your style.
Right.
Wait, should I roll for Monty?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you mean for Monty to find something?
Great.
Yeah.
If we find something for the plant and not me.
Yeah, you can roll another investigation to. I thought you meant Monty rolls investigation. No, yeah, you can roll investigation.
Monty rolls investigation to find the perfect
For
dress.
Estrella.
Yes.
Or for Monty.
Yes.
I sincerely hope you crit on finding Monty a bow tie.
Oh my god.
Me too. Well,
I feel like.
he rolled a 15.
Oh, come on.
I don't
rolled a
know
what?
if there's any modifiers to that, but he rolled,
rolled
a 15.
what? A 15?
He rolled a 15. Yeah, that's the dice.
Yeah, so, sorry, one second. Yeah, no, you find a beautiful little, blue, like, dark blue and light blue, so that's the colors of the school, like, plaid bow tie, and it's a clip-on, so you don't have to learn how to tie a bow tie, but it's like, it's clips on to an actual collar. And I'm gonna say that it is a high-end place. Give me one second. Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Okay, so that's still working at least.
Shannon, you need to get. Sorry, my cat just like launched himself at my chair. You need to get like a little fake Monty, and you need to get him a little bow tie to sit with you during stream.
Yes.
Oh my
Here
gosh,
he
yes.
is. Here's Monty.
Yes.
Please make him a paper bow tie right now.
Yes, I'm absolutely going to do that.
Alright. We will say that it is 1 gold.
So sold.
Alright, but Monty has a little bow tie.
Yay!
And
How does he
I'll even
respond?
let you. Do you want to roll one more time to see if you find a little bow tie for Ruby?
Yes.
Oh,
I rolled a 4. I don't think I
not
find
here.
a bow tie.
You did not find any bird bow ties. Just a shrub bow tie.
Just a shrub bow tie.
Alright, so do you guys want to check out the one that is the like clothier? And,
Oh no! Oh no! just realized.
What?
No.
What
My
happened?
sketchbook. So when I was testing out watercolor thing that I was making recently, I had like a couple of pages underneath, but it bled through to my in-progress drawing of Zahara.
Oh no.
No.
Is it still
Oh,
readable?
rough.
I mean, it's not too bad. I might be able to work around it, but meh.
Oh. Sorry, Shan.
I think I can work around it. It's only a couple spots, and half of them are on Zahara. Though one was on a very crudely drawn picture of Bondi, but it was literally just line art. That's like literally just sketch, like 2-minute sketch. So that's fine. But
So, do you want to, Estrella? Do you want to take your take a chance in the lower end, or do you want to check out Laz's?
You think I would go to the lower end? No. We stay here, we find something. I'm going to keep trying. So, wherever the next nicest place is.
There's let me think. You see a little shop down the way, but it's really only got like accessories. It's got like scarves and things. I mean, if you want to try and roll an awesome investigation
I have
check
a
to find
+0
scarf,
to investigation. No, I don't want to do that.
to find a scarf long
You
enough.
do
to
think
wrap
that
it
Estrella
in.
would at least have advantage on investigating fashion?
Alright,
alright, I'll let you roll one more time in the same
I
place.
rolled a nat 20 to find Estrella a scarf.
What?
Yes.
I rolled a 4. I hate this. Estrella's going to freaking. I don't remember what the other place options
Make
were.
a scarf dress.
Oh my god.
I find a really good scarf for
You can look
Estrella,
at
right?
Laz's, you can look at the other end.
Sienna, can you explain?
I don't know what the
scarf
other.
I find for her?
You're saying low end. That sounds bad.
It's just back where it's
Oh.
not low. It's literally just it's physically lower.
Oh,
in the
I thought you
land.
meant lower end,
So
like
higher.
lower end.
No, it's like the one
So-
that probably most people would frequent.
Oh, most people. Oh, fine. If that's my only option, because clearly they don't have. You know what? Did everybody buy all of the dresses of the right color? Because of this banquet, apparently. So.
Yes.
You know what it is? There's
Like
just
from
they have a different fashion sense in Dorsima. It's a little more out there.
Sienna, here's the important question. What is the scarf that I find for Estrella? Because I got her nat 20 on that baby.
Good lord.
It's like a very I like. You know what? Hold on one second.
That's so funny. Oh, too bad I didn't roll that on the on the dress.
I love the idea of Monty replacing Estrella.
Yeah, right. If I don't find the right outfit, then, I'm not going to go outside.
I think you should make a dress out of a scarf.
I mean, do you like
I don't
to
see
go
the problem
outside?
I mean,
there.
if it's a nice enough scarf, I could make a sarong.
Wait, while Sienna's gone.
Sienna's back.
What am I?
It looks like
Damn
this.
Oh, wait, hold on. I can't see.
So it's, so
Ooh.
it's a pashmina.
It's like, well, no, I mean, it's bigger. This is a pashmina, but I'm saying the scarf that Zahara finds is big enough that it could be like a wrap dress. I might make you make a dexterity check.
I
to see if
have,
you can wrap it
I have
successfully.
proficiency in the disguise kit. Is that related to
Actually, I'd
dressmaking?
give you advantage then. I would give you advantage on that then. But it's got that, like, paisley-ish design. Like that.
Okay, paisley.
Paisley always sounds like it's, I don't know. It didn't sound like a flattering color, but
yeah,
it's pretty. It's a little slightly off color, but, like...
I will consider it, but...
actually still more flattering to your color range.
Well, I will be
Is Estrella also able to wear a is Estrella also able to wear like a neutral color, like white with like that scarf as a wraparound, like as the blue? Is that allowed?
I mean, it's not like there's a dress code. Timolt just said wear blue. Because you're gonna be his date, he's a barrel scale. Blue is the color of the schools. He kind of has a dress code, but it's not like everyone does. So it doesn't have to be the exact colors of the school, and it doesn't have to be, you know. While you're thinking this over,
oh jeez, I gotta stop hitting that. Yes.
While you're thinking this over, I'm gonna switch over to Kade real quick.
Hello.
Hello. You're hanging out at work. Esmain is working today. So she sees you and goes, "Oh, hi, Kade. Oh, I didn't realize you were on the schedule today. That's great."
My mind just went fully blank. I was about to say something, and those words just zooped right out of my head.
I think I saw that happen.
Is Esmain the one that Kade went dancing with?
Yeah.
I feel like that works in character too.
I was trying to say a combination of I'm right now just kind of working whenever I can, and I wanted to get a few hours in before tonight, and none of that came out. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Okay. She goes,
It's been a rough day.
I know you were working with the professor yesterday. Wow, that was yesterday. So I'm glad that you're still working at the bookstore. And for those of you at home, the bookstore is Wormling's Wrath. This place right here, which is a shout out to a small bookstore by me that has since closed.
Aww.
Called Womrats. It's a great.
It was
bookstore.
called what?
So Womrats.
Like WOMRAT.
It's WOMRATH.
Oh,
like wombats.
Interesting.
Like a wombat,
rats.
but rat.
So there's
The
a
wrath
thing.
of a
So in The
wombat.
Sims,
Yeah.
okay, in The Sims 2 pets, you can have a pet womrat, which is basically a hamster. And so I thought it was named after that for a moment.
No, it was not. I believe it was somebody's name.
Okay.
So I
Well,
was trying to think of like what could symbolize that. So I came up with Wormling's Wrath. That's my story. So she, but Esmain says, "I'm glad you're still working at the bookstore." That was Sienna, not. Actually, let's say it was Esmain not able to get words out.
Alright, would you all like to see Monty in all his glory?
wait, you work
Yes.
you work at a
Yes.
bookstore too? When did that? Oh my god, beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Wait, since when do you work at a bookstore?
I've always worked.
I thought you worked at the geologist thing.
I do
Oh,
both.
when did that happen?
Forever.
So we're
I
just
mean, the
learning
year
of
that I lived
this.
here.
So, well, I'm not actually learning
Actually,
of it.
you're not
Estrella
just
doesn't
learning
know.
of it.
This is another new mystery of Kade.
I still don't know.
How is it a mystery? I have a
You have
job.
2 jobs. That's more than one.
And you
Anyway,
didn't tell us
In
about your
this
jobs?
economy, you
Anyway,
gotta.
Oh damn,
You
we're
know, you
also
respond
having
to
a
what
risk
Esme
session.
What did she say?
I don't know.
What did Esme
I know you've been doing a lot of work with the professor, but I'm glad that you're still working at the bookstore too.
Yeah, prefer to work here more, because instead of having to get attacked by monsters in the woods, you know? Much more quiet. Nice view.
I prefer that too. And she goes back to stacking books or something.
I wish I could flirt like that in real life.
I haven't had to flirt in a long time. I'm rusty. So, was there anything that you wanted to do at the bookstore? Were you going to look for anything, or just?
I don't think so.
Then you guys stack books together.
Aww.
And so we bounce back over to our fashionistas. I'm sorry.
Welcome, Bacon.
Hi, Bacon.
Hello.
What? So where do you go next?
Alright, so, wrap dress is plan B, but I would still like to get the correct color, so plan A, I'm going to continue, I guess, or am I at plan B because plan A didn't work? Well, whatever.
A1.
Yes, A1, or A2. Let's head to somewhere else. As Rebecca said earlier, I am in the middle of 3 other things, so I don't remember the other places that you listed.
Laz's, and like a small boutique back by where Kate lives.
Laz's and a small boutique.
Boutique? Laz's.
Small boutique sounds like my kind of place, so I don't like, super commercialized, but I'm sure Laz's is nice, and Laz was fine when we met them.
It's not super commercialized.
Well, it's still
every store is different.
I mean, it's still, it's a chain, so
Great, I created capitalism. I created something. I created.
No.
Well, you accused me of basically being a capitalist during our first stream, so I have to turn around from that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So, give me an investigation check. And I'll say with advantage. Well, Estrella has it.
Am I also doing
Okay, that's a 15.
Right?
Okay, you find it. Zahara, you don't have to.
Okay.
You find a dress that is it's simple, but it's gives you a lot of room to work with if you have your own accessories and things like that.
I have my own accessories.
I know you have your own.
Timolt said nothing about. Timolt did not say I couldn't wear red, just to make sure to wear blue. So we shall accessorize.
So he so what the dress looks like is it's a it's like a not halter, it's like a tank top, tank top style top, and then it's very simple, but it hugs your curves, and it's very glamorous and elegant, and it's got a slit coming up the side, so you can pop your leggy way out.
Oh, how lovely.
And a slit in
I'm
the
sorry.
back for
Pop my
the
leggy
tail.
right out. Yes.
Yep.
Perfect.
That is the best. Pop your leggy right
Leggy
out.
real far.
That's
I'm
what
just
I
gonna
was
rename
referring to.
the stream Popping
No.
Our Leggies Right Out.
No, Shannon knew what I was referring to. You
Leggy
said
out
this.
real far.
Yeah, stick my leggy out real
I
far.
don't know what that means,
Stick my leggy.
but
Stick my leggy out real far.
That's what
it's
I was
just
referring
like a meme.
I'm sure it is.
It's a me. I was referring to that.
Don't worry, I got what you were trying to do. Sam.
Thank
I
you.
got you.
Okay.
Why? There we go.
And
Stack my dice.
they are actually.
Oops.
So you said that you're probably going to shift your color to a different.
Yes, I will. I
color.
will be using. I have an abundance of body paint, as
Right,
established
right. I'm
earlier
sure.
that I do have that.
Yes, of course,
So
of course.
I will be, changing. I will be not blue anymore because I'm not going to clash, of course, and I don't want to be recognizable. So
Well, it's actually interesting because this shade of blue is perfect with your skin tone.
Well, that's too bad because I will not be keeping it.
No. I mean, like, it's exactly the same as your skin tone. So it's good that you're changing your color.
I look
because
like a
otherwise
blueberry.
Well, sure.
I don't see the problem with that.
But it would look actually very good with, like, the red that the stilettos currently are.
And the scarf.
Yep, that is what I assumed. This
forget
color
the scarf.
blue does look nice with
Yeah.
red, so, that's why I do it. That's why I wear the
And
red
so,
with
like,
the blue on my...
the dress is a little more, like, periwinkle-ish. Like that lighter blue. And then you got the red and the shoes, and you got the whole... And are you getting the pashmina?
I mean... I suppose I'll get the pashmina to wear as a shawl. That's nice. Especially if it's a nat 20 pashmina, it's got to be fabulous, honestly.
It is nice
It's
quality.
got to be a nice one, so...
So the pashmina was, we'll say, like, another gold. And... Where am I?
Okay, so, hold on, how many gold do I owe?
Sorry, I was counting it.
Look.
So the dress, I'm gonna say, is actually 1 gold, and then the pashmina is also gold. So just 2 gold.
Okay, paid in full. Done.
Cool. So make sure you guys subtract what
Yes,
you owe.
I
from
got
your
it all
totals.
on roll 20. It's all in there.
Awesome. Zahara.
I got my whole 1 gold coin.
Zahara, do you want to roll for Ruby?
To find her a dress?
To find Ruby. No, Ruby a bow tie.
Ruby's gonna be the prettiest. I got a 9 investigation.
9. You find one, but it's
19.
kind of like... Oh, a 19?
19, yes.
Oh, yeah, you find this really, really cool bow tie. It's actually got, like, the colors of kind of the protectors of Ninda, so that, like, royal purplish, but it looks really good with her red feathers. It looks really nice, like, makes you think of, like, fall warm colors. She looks dashing as hell. And you guys have found some perfect things for tonight.
I think Zahara, I must say, I didn't expect you to be to have such a good eye for shopping and fashion. Did you not find anything for yourself? Can I look for something for her?
Sure. I'll give you advantage.
Ooh.
I can't wait for Zahara to roll like
she's
shit.
doing-
So I rolled a 16, and once again my investigation is 0, so 16.
All right. Yeah, you find actually, so in this boutique, they also have some more, like, they don't just have, like, fashion things. It's some practical things, too. And what you find is actually this, really nice, like, essentially, like, leather jacket. Not like a motorcycle leather jacket, but one that's a little tighter, a little form-fitting. It's meant to keep you... it's like a hunting thing.
So I'm going to bring it over to her and say, as thanks for coming with me, I wanted to get you a little something too. And this looked like not really my style, but I think it'll look really nice on you.
And it's like it's like an aviator jacket, kind of like brown leather.
So I'll pay. I pay for it.
Oh, thanks, Mike. And Zahara tries it on, and she, like, finds the closest mirror and looks at herself in the mirror. And she goes, you know, I'm not really one for fashion, but this jacket is really
it looks
nice.
so good on
and
you.
I quite like it a lot.
It's perfect, honestly. I do have some talents, you know.
So that's gonna be just one more gold.
Alright. Will do.
Yeah, I got a brown leather jacket. I need a longer items list.
I mean, if you use the Roll20 one, it's infinite. I mean, you can just keep adding to it. So I'm just adding things as they're stated. So, you know, my blue dress.
Wait, how do you do that?
You just hit the plus under the list.
Under your journal. You should already see that you have a bag of holding, the pack of animal holding, and then the 3... Oh yeah, so the gifts that you guys got from the mysterious person, the bag of holding, and Monty, the pot of awakening.
I'll edit that on here later.
Okay.
After this stream.
Yeah. So I just, you know, thank you for coming with me. I haven't gone shopping with someone in, well, it's been a very, very long time, let's just say, and so this was nice.
No worries. It was fun actually. I quite. Oh my god, I'm getting tongue-tied.
You're just so emotional.
I quite enjoyed myself.
I'm glad. Maybe at some point I'll enjoy myself in the woods
bonding moment.
with you. You know, a little. Just, you know, whatever. I'll go out and smell a flower or something if you want later.
That would
Smell a single flower.
a start.
That
That would be a start. I can show you which flowers are good and which ones to definitely avoid.
Oh, that does sound that sounds
You
useful.
don't want to
yes.
smell all the flowers.
Yes, that honestly that could help.
There's
yes.
this one flower that actually smells like decay. I would not recommend smelling that flower.
Noted.
It's quite vile.
Thank you.
That is a real flower.
It is a real flower.
I'm sure it is.
It
is a real
smells like /food. Rotten food, I think. Not flesh. I don't know.
It smells like rotting flesh.
Oh, horrifying.
Oh, it is rotten.
Well,
Wow, that's
rotting
lovely.
meat.
That's what vile
Same
plume the
difference.
Pokemon is.
Oh wait, is it
modeled
Rafflesia?
after.
Rafflesia? I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I just know that it exists.
Skunk cabbage is also a thing that we get in our areas, northeast, and it also smells like rotting meat. And they're actually pretty, but they're not like they're not a flower.
Yeah.
They're pretty purple.
Oh man, when I was in China, somebody brought durian onto the bus, and durians do smell. And I tried it, and it wasn't. It tasted like onions and banana juice, like from Avatar.
good.
That's honestly the
Ew.
best description I could come up with.
Interesting.
I did not like.
All right, so, we will cut back over to the end of Cade's shift. So, your manager, Mr. Gibson.
Mr. Gibson.
Mr. Gibson.
Mr. Bond.
Can you tell when I've made a name up on the spot? Is it because I paused for a whole minute? Comes and, it's his turn to actually watch the store now. And so he waves, sees you, and says, "Thanks for helping out, Cade," as you're leaving. And Esme, I'll see you tomorrow. She goes, "Yes, Mr. Gibson." And you guys walk out together.
Okay.
Aww.
Welcome, Crackety. Also.
Hi, Crackety.
Hello, hello.
I fixed the chat.
But I.
The chat is back!
Mr. Vincent.
It's showing again. Everybody, please, be happy with me, because that took an hour for me to
Let's
fix.
get some
And I realized that all I had to do was log in and hit save. I log into the thing, and then I was almost about to quit, and then I noticed there was a save button at the end. I was just like, okay, I'll just save, even though I hadn't changed anything. And it came back. So
let's give Rebecca a round of
Nice.
applause.
So everybody in the chat, chat a whole bunch now, because it's on the stream again.
Flood the chat.
Yes, it was Crackety showing up that caused it to get fixed. He's the first one who showed up on the screen. But that means I'm now actually able to pay attention to what we're doing. So that's also good.
Okay.
So I'm here now. Yeah.
So, Kade, you guys walk out together. Are you just like home, or do you want to?
I feel like I should go find Timalt to ask questions, but I don't know what questions. And I just muted myself mid-speaking, as if that would stop the background noise, but not stop me from not talking.
I was wondering what happened.
Again, I'm brain dead.
So Esmane is going to head over to the Mages Guild to study a bit. It's like a weekday now, so it's.
Would Timalt be there?
Probably not the Mages Guild. He'd probably be in his office.
Well, you're heading to the library anyway. So. You
Oh,
have to go to his. He has to let you into his office, so you could just meet. You could just go there early.
Yeah, I'll go.
Also,
I'll go hang out at the Mages Guild until it's time for me to migrate to the library. My entire family and my dog just walked right past me talking.
Good. Good.
Wait, your dog talks?
I mean, she tries. She's real loud. Crackety, it's fake, unfortunately. But thank you.
They're testing it out.
Yeah, I don't think we can get face piercings in Jersey yet.
Oh,
Wait,
like because of the pandemic, not because of the law
Yeah.
in general.
Not the law.
South Carolina doesn't let you get tattoos that are on your neck or face at all. Not because of the pandemic, just in general. They only just started allowing tattoos
weird.
20 years ago? 10, 20 years ago? We're in the South.
Alright, so guys,
be like that.
back on track a little bit.
Yes.
Alright, so you go hang out with Esmane at the Mages Guild. She does, as you follow her, she does say, I hope you don't mind, I can't really socialize. I have to study for this one spell that I've really, really been trying to master.
Oh, that's fine. I could use some quiet anyway. Or I can help if you need help.
Perfect. And you guys head into the Mages Guild, which I do have a map for.
Oh,
Exciting.
Just not that it's necessarily that important, but I will show you guys. Anyway.
Ooh, wow.
This is just an
Fancy.
arcane circle kind of thing to help with this thing is an arcane circle to just kind of help with spell.
that's neat.
Sandy, you want to tell everyone where you're getting these maps from now that there's actually people here? Just,
Oh, yes. So I did not, I put together, these are assets that I put into this blank room. But I have decided, I have supported 2 Minute Tabletop, which is a group of artists and writers who are passionate about tabletop role-playing and they have a lot of really cool maps, assets, and tokens. You will actually see some of them later when we get to the banquet. But pretty much they are what I'm going to be going by now, because their maps, I got their everything pack, which has over 200 map slash assets slash tokens for Roll20 and other thing uses. So they are just super cool people, very well done, all in a very similar style, so that it feels very cohesive, but you can kind of make it your own. So 2minutetabletop.com. Yeah, so you guys are here. Esmain goes through this door. I should probably put you guys. Since I have a map for it, I can put you guys in this map. And see, that didn't keep it. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to. I'll show you how to save the information later. It's a process. So
Okay.
for the record, I am usually the one in charge of Roll20, and so I know all the ins and outs of it. Sienna is new to DMing it, so we are kind of figuring out a little things that way. But it's a process. I've had 2 years to figure this stuff out. No, wait, we've only been using Roll20 for a year and a half, but still, yeah. So a bit more time.
So 2 years.
Yeah, not
Round
far off,
Yeah.
honestly.
No.
I was using Roll20 Premium, but I literally could never figure out dynamic lighting, so I just gave up.
I love dynamic.
So here's Esmain. So Esmain goes through this door and lights a fire, and basically tells you says, you can hang out over here if you want. There's some books, obviously. I don't know why I'm doing this. You've been here before. And, I'm sorry. And, puts her stuff down and, goes to stand in the circle and kind of, closes her eyes and starts to, breathe and try to, practice what she needs to do.
Cool. You know what I will do? I will take that book out of my bag.
Oh, your
Alrighty.
fancy book.
Yeah, your tome of infinite stories.
Yeah, hold on, is that...
It is there. It should be there.
There is no description
Unless
for it, though. It's empty, but it exists.
I am sorry. I will... Give me 1 second.
I don't know what. Oh my god! I was going to say
Raggy.
Rebecca, and then I was going to say Estrella, but it was coming out Sienna. Good lord.
No, I don't know that any of us have the brain cell tonight to answer whoever asked that earlier. Just, yeah.
I might have it.
I'd say I have the brains.
I feel like I have it.
big brain stuff today.
Well,
I didn't have the
I've
brain
been
cell
on
yesterday.
Full
when I broke
manual
my
labor mode for a week, so...
I had to do so many chores today. I had to bake banana bread, because my dad requested banana bread. Then I had to, clean my fish tank, which I have not done in longer than I should have, but they're clean now, they're happy. I had to do my laundry, which I had to walk through the rain to the laundry room 6 times because someone decided to take up all 4 washers and then proceeded to take up all 4 dryers, even though you can fit 2 loads of laundry in one of our dryers, but they had to take up all 4 of them, and so I kept having to walk back because there was no washers or dryers. Anyway, through the rain. Anyway, so I did all of that, and then I had to grade my two total exams, exam 4 and a final exam, and I know you got it up. Just let me complain for a second. I'm sorry. I'm done.
I read. I needed to
Also,
review
the
because I
I
forgot
had
what
to
it
grade
did.
a project, and I'm still not done the finals. Okay, now I'm done.
When are your grades due?
Tuesday or something. I just wanted to get it done before I left.
Okay. Alright, so what you gonna do, Kade?
Um, I. Oh. You know what? I would like to read about Nothics.
Nothics.
Yeah. I don't like that weird little thing, and I want to know its deal.
All right. Okay. So this is the part I was worrying about for this item. Now I have to make up a story on the spot.
I mean, you could always relay me information later.
Yeah, I did it to myself. I'm fine with it. Okay. So you open the book, and it shows you a story about, it looks like the equivalent of like a Hansel and Gretel, like a Hans Christian Andersen or like Grimm's fairy tale. It has like a very old looking detailed picture on one side that's in that kind of like sketchy-ish format of a Nothic. But he also is like got, his eye actually looks like soulful. It looks like somebody tried to take this and started realistic and then was like, oh, this is a children's book, and tried to cutesy it up by the eye.
Made it look like Mike Wazowski.
Yeah. So you read a story about a young boy named Mike.
Yeah.
No, a young boy named Michael. And he grows up to be he was always like the know-it-all of the class. He was always trying to give his 2 cents in. He was always looking for information that he didn't already know. And he was trying to find... He grew up to become a wizard who was very, very, smart, and kept trying to just seek more and more knowledge of old, like, ways of magic. And you see that this book seems like it should be going along the ways of, like, and then he became a lich. But instead it takes a different toll, or it takes a different turn. He starts to hide himself away in his tower and wouldn't be seen for like days at a time. And in his almost hungry quest for knowledge and information, you see Michael start to change, starts to have some, starts to look paler. His eyes start to get more dilated and stay dilated, and they almost start to shift to become almost one. And in the end, you're left with this creature, but he knows everything he ever wanted to know. And you see that while he lost his humanity, he gained the knowledge that he craved. And it's a little ambiguous as to whether that is a good or a bad thing.
Okay. Interesting.
And you see that maybe the author of it also forgot that this was supposed to be a children's tale. Or, it's like one of those Grimm's fairy tales where it's like, oh, this is dark for a child's fairy tale.
Yeah, the Grimms were messed up.
Yeah, they really were.
The little mermaid gets the tongue cut out of her mouth, right?
Yeah, that's why she can't speak. It's because she's tongueless. And she dies at the end, so...
Yeah.
there's that.
Apparently, there's other
Killed
like
herself.
original
the Grimm
stories
stories are
before
not.
them that are not as.
Yeah, I read that or watched a YouTube video on it recently too. That like the Grimms were not the original fairy tale. Did not make up those fairy tales. They just made them way worse and kind of misogynistic at points.
Yeah, I read that too.
I wonder if we saw the same thing.
It's a good thing they existed because of that we have Ruby, Not My Bird, the show.
Not My Bird.
All right, focus up, people.
Good.
Okay, so
and my bird's name is RW.
Focus up. All right, so Kade, you got, that's what you glean from that story, or that's what you get out of that book. And you see, and you actually, like, as you finish the story, you see a bit of like a flash of light from behind you, where Esmane is, and you just see that she's fallen on the ground, and her eyes are still like white, like she's still in like a concentration kind of thing, and she goes, and she doesn't even like notice. She kind of just like then decides to just sit. She crosses her legs and like just doesn't break her own concentration. Whatever she was working on, like maybe didn't work out right, and so it kind of like maybe like exploded a little bit. She's not like hurt physically. I mean, maybe she like got one damage mechanically, but like she just like looks like she fell down, but it didn't even phase her.
She doesn't need to call her life alert or anything.
Yeah, she's fallen and she can get up. She just chose not to. That's kind of how it goes until it would be time for you to go to the library.
Okie doke.
Which means that we are going to jump back over to Kade's apartment, because that's where I assume that Estrella and Zahara went when they were finished, so that Estrella could get all ready.
I guess I am.
I took that decision away from you, unless there was somewhere else you wanted to go.
That's what I have to do, because I have to body paint myself, so it's just going to take a little bit of time. I don't know if Zahara, what she's doing, but that's what I'm doing.
Did me and Kade ever like establish where we were gonna meet up? Or did we just say we were gonna? I feel like I would assume that we would meet up before going to the library, not at the library.
We have to meet at Timult's office anyway, so I was thinking meet up outside of the library.
Wait, why do you think you have to meet in the office?
I thought we had to meet him.
Yeah,
there.
you said that when it was just going to be me, it was that I had to go to his office and he would leave me in the office for when they locked up the library or closed it or whatever.
Oh no, he was going to wait until the library was already closed and let you in.
Oh, I remembered something about his.
So, like,
okay, I got confused.
From outside.
Oh.
Wait, so then why don't we all meet there then?
That makes sense.
Like the guild place or whatever, because like Estrella is going on the date with him anyway, so I feel like we all just have to meet up.
True. Yeah. So I guess we all are just meeting at the library. Since I do have to meet up with him, so.
Wait, is the library and like the Mages Guild the same, or they're different spots?
They're different.
Okay.
They're like nearish each other, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right. So Estrella, how about this? You want to? How are we doing this? Do you want me to just do? Do you want to just do a deception check?
I mean,
or a disguise check? I don't know.
I mean, well, remember, I would be casting disguise self, so, but, not actually, but, like, so that I can...
Oh, that's the body paint.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. But I have proficiency in this disguise kit, and mechanically I have disguise self, so I don't know what all that translates to. I think we talked about it being advantage or something.
On deception, I think, if...
I'm in disguise.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
So-
should I roll now?
Let's just say that this is that deception roll. Like, if in the future something triggers you to do deception,
Okay.
but it's because of something you say, this is just going to be how good is your disguise right off the bat. You don't have to worry.
Can I give myself a pep talk?
Yeah, you can.
Alright. By which I mean,
Zahara
can I guide
definitely
myself?
hears-
So.
That's
Okay, I was just making sure you knew what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that, like, Estrella's in the bathroom, like, giving herself
Yes.
this pep talk in front of
Yeah.
the mirror. That's the toilet.
Yeah. I would.
And Zahara probably hears it from outside.
Zahara yells over, "You look great!
You can.
You're doing great!"
You can't see me, but thank you. Okay, so she's in the middle of I'm gonna go with she's painting herself. Okay, so she's gonna be wearing blue, so might as well maybe like a pink color. I think will be is what she's gonna paint. Kind of looks a little like Grava, I guess, like that, but whatever. She got the blonde hair.
Grava
so
was
it's fine.
redder.
True. Okay. So she's painting herself pink, and she's looking in the mirror, and she's like, you know, she's probably thinking to herself, or I'm thinking to myself, I wish I could go to one of these fancy parties looking like myself for once, but that's fine. It's still nice to get out, and I can do this. This is fine. I've done this all my life. May have been a few years, but, it's gonna be fine. Estrella, you're going to be fine. This is not going to end in disaster. There will be no, you won't lose everything because of this. It's fine.
Remind me, are you saying this in your head or out loud?
I'm saying that part. I'm saying very quietly. So if you would want to make a check to hear it, go for it. But I would be trying to not say this loud enough to be heard, but it is still out loud.
Okay, I'm not going to be actively listening for any voice, so it's passive.
And then I say, or I think, or say, whatever, I whisper, whatever. All right, it's fine. You got this. And probably, as she's, finishing up and about to roll and all of that, I think a flash of a, image of, from the last major party she went to, and there's, an image of Marcus, and that flashes in her head for a second. She's like, nope, not going there. This isn't even a real date, so just don't think about it. And then she's going to roll. Or I'm going to roll. Okay, so that's a... So did you say deception?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be...
And you have advantage and proficiency.
Yeah, I rolled with advantage, so that's a 20. So... Well, if it's just my... Well, am I rolling deception or am I rolling disguise kit check?
Whichever's higher.
Deception. So that's a 25.
25. Write that number down somewhere.
Sure. I should have a pencil anyway. Okay.
I was like, this is your desk. How do you not have some sort?
I get flustered. Anyway, okay, I wrote it down.
And that will just be if anyone's looking at you and for some reason thinks that you're not who you are, it'll be against that. As far as your disguise goes, if you say something, that might be a different story.
Gotcha.
I feel like they'd have to roll a nat 20 to have it even a chance.
I mean, if they have really good insight, it's possible, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. All right. So, what do you guys do next? What's up next? I guess just chilling until you get to.
Yeah. So.
Well, I assume Estrella walks out of the bathroom.
Yes,
right?
I walk out of the bathroom. I'm now all pink. I think I've curled up my hair a little. Pinned it up. I'm not wearing. I'm not wearing my hat because it would be recognizable, so,
That would be a look.
yeah. So I have taken my hat off. You see me look at it just, like, sullenly. There we go. See me look at it sullenly for a moment. Take a deep breath and put it with my stuff, and sort of just pat it. And
Zahara's gonna say, "Wow, you look completely different."
Thank you. I mean, I guess that's
wouldn't
the
even
idea.
be able to tell if it was
Yes,
you.
I mean, yeah. Thank you. Good.
Well,
That's
feel
what
like,
I should look completely different.
I feel like the other goers to the banquet, they're going to have a pretty good insight to tell that it's you.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Goodness.
Oh, and I also, because as we discussed in the Discord earlier, I can change the color of my shoes, so I do make them blue.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Even though I think
Cool.
red shoes would probably look fine, I decide to have them match to not stand out, you know?
With a blue dress
Got
and
it.
pink skin.
Yeah.
Smart.
It's like
Red
a
would be a choice.
You look like cotton candy.
I mean, I normally look blue with the red dress with blue skin, so, like, you know, I'm a very colorful person.
It's basically just pastel and reversed colors. Like reversed clothing and skin.
Reverse.
Okay.
Card reverse.
So,
I think Estrella should have those playing cards.
imagine.
Imagine.
Oh, that does remind me. So you're wearing these shoes. If they, there might be security. These are some of the most powerful people in Ninda.
Yes. I mean, it does take, like, a DC 17 check to notice, but I don't think I'm going to be getting into any fights, but I would have no way to defend myself if I don't have the shoes. Huh. Estrella, I mean, not Estrella. Zahara, what do you think? Do you think I should put on dangerous shoes and just not have any sort of protection?
Well, if they confiscate your shoes, would it be because you can stab people with them, or because they're magic?
Because I could stab people with them.
Right.
Be like confiscating a weapon. Or maybe even worse than confiscating, they might, I don't know, arrest me or something. I don't know. That would be bad. That would certainly not be on the down low. Alright.
I mean, if you're not necessarily using it as a weapon, you're using them for fashion. I feel like confiscating your shoes would be a crime against fashion.
It would, I agree. But if they think I'm going to stab someone, I don't know, that it's, I don't want to chance it, but I also don't like the idea of not having any way to defend myself.
What if you take Monty with you and a spare set of shoes, and you wear your heels, and if they do make you take them off, you could change your shoes, and then Monty can bring your shoes back to the apartment?
I suppose, but what if they just take them? Or what if they don't let me in because I was the type of person to bring in these, knife shoes? Like, what if they think I'm suspicious and don't let me in because I had knife shoes on? That would be very bad. It's not just that I'm worried about losing them.
Maybe you should ask Timolt.
True.
He might.
True, he might have. All right, I will bring a spare set of. I will bring spare shoes and to when we meet up, and I'll see what Timolt thinks.
Right. That sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right.
So my spare shoes are, of course, red, as they are not magical. So, but that's fine.
Okay. It'll look good with them.
All right.
That's what's most important.
Yes.
Alrighty. Anything else you guys, individually or collectively want to do before we meet up?
I don't.
Nah. There isn't really much preparing for looking through a library. Oh, I will cast Speak with Animals as a ritual to talk to Ruby about the plan and basically tell her that she's going to be a lookout.
You gotta remember. Hold on, I'm gonna do what Rebecca does during our home games and mute myself for a second so I can speak in Ruby's voice.
And you guys just watch me go through every voice I know for like a few minutes, just silently, to try to remember what everybody sounds like.
I realize I haven't made Sienna suffer enough the past few times because I haven't used Speak with Animals. I'm like, I gotta throw that one out again.
Hey, this is our moment to tangent, guys. ADHD squad, what up?
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, too late. It's like Sienna specifically came back because of that reason.
I did hear. I'm listening to you guys. I muted myself. Hi, Zahara.
Hi, Ruby. Hi, Ruby. It's been a while. I mean, well, I guess they live together every day.
I'm here all the time.
Yeah.
I don't. Hold on. She had a twang to her voice for a second.
Yes, please make Ruby a southern belle.
Bless you, sweetheart.
I love it.
I kind of might. I kind of like that.
I'm craving some biscuits and gravy. Sweet ass tea.
Well, I'm here all the time. I just, you don't hear from me often, but I'm always here.
I'm gonna retcon and say that Zahara does talk to Ruby more frequently, but not necessarily anything important plot-wise. But she will use her ritual spell to just chat with Ruby and make sure everything's cool and whatever. Yep. Yeah. All right, Ruby. I've got a very important job for you today. We are scouring the library for any interest in books that might have some important information. And I'm going to need you... Yep, we're going to the restricted section. And I'm going to need you to keep a lookout. I know that you are very good at perceiving any potential threats. So yeah, I'm gonna need you to keep your keen eyes out for any trouble, anybody coming back to the library. You know the deal.
You got it.
All right, thanks, mate.
Gives you a little salute somehow with her wing.
I love that.
No,
salute. No, don't just kid. I like that.
I don't know how a bird actually would salute.
They can kind of bend a wing-ish situation.
But it bends this way.
Oh yeah, good point.
Okay,
well, you know what? I've watched enough cartoons. They can do it.
All right.
It's magic.
All right.
We live in the world of D&D. It's magic.
All right. So so you'll be leaving Ruby outside of the restricted section or outside of the library in total?
The whole library is going to be closed, right?
Yeah.
Outside of the library. She does also have keen sight, so advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Okay. But I will remind you that you don't have a way to contact her, and she also does not have a way to contact you.
Right. I'll let her know. If you see anything, just give a call.
Okay.
Yeah. Are there windows in the library?
I mean, somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna say have her kind of swooping around, and if she sees anything, she can swoop through a window and just like give like a call,
Okay.
which is like a dew, dew, dew. I don't know. I can't do the call. I know what a red shoulder.
Red
sounds
shouldered,
like,
that's
though.
what
I'm
it was.
just very bad. Red shouldered, yeah.
So,
Not red
yeah,
tailed.
so someone asked, and I was like, I know it's a hawk, I know it's red something. I was like, red-headed? I knew it wasn't red-tailed, because that I'd heard of. I hadn't heard of a red-shouldered before you said it, so.
Yeah.
Red
tail.
All right,
red tail
so
is like kind of cliche.
Yeah.
The time has come.
The time has come.
The time has come
So-
for our actual TPK.
Oh.
You all take 73 damage.
Oh, that's a lot.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
I'm actually dead a few times over.
Yeah, me too. Like twice.
Any new character I create is also dead because I was transferred to them.
Because it cleaves into your next character.
I love that. Cleave into your new character.
It's my next character.
Okay, so you guys all are all ready to meet at the library?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you guys meet Tumult right outside of the library. Yeah, let me pull him up. Where is he? Come on. Thought I had all of these and then I didn't. Here he is. He's super tiny on this map. But here he is.
Here.
Oh, I'm on a GM layer. I'm sorry. There he is.
There he is. Now he's huge.
Now he's huge. But I figured you guys aren't on this
Tumult,
map, so this
sorry.
is just a, you know,
Mhm.
Tumult, yes. So you see Tumult sitting on the steps of the library, as you guys
So
approach.
is it me and is me and Estrella? Yeah, no. Is Estrella and Zahara approaching, or is Kade approaching? You mean, or are we all just getting there at the same
Yes.
time?
I mean, Cade knows how long it takes to get from the Mages Guild to the library, so I assume that they would be able to time it out that they'd get it there at the same time that you guys do. So you guys all kind of arrive at the same time. He is sitting on the steps with actually a book open. This is the first time you've seen him actually do something studious.
Wow.
So he's just sitting there. He's just sitting, you know, like robe open and just reading a book. And he sees you guys all walk up, people coming from different directions, and he's like, "You look stunning." He looks to.
Oh, thank you.
Um,
Does he even
and-
recognize me? I mean,
you
I did
told
tell
he
him
was
that
going
I am Carla.
these
Remember?
guys.
Just
So he assumed
Yeah.
that if you were walking up with Zahara
yeah, and
Cade,
I am
that,
a tiefling walking with her. Yeah,
Exactly.
So.
You put two and two
Yeah,
together.
I get that he's not stupid.
And turns then to Cade and Zahara and says, "You guys ready for this?
Ready as a lover, B.
All
I
right."
don't know what accent that was. I was not Australian.
And he opens up. He like takes a little like arcane key and he like unlocks the door. Or actually, no, he just locks seem like a very flimsy way to close off a very important building. He puts his hand on the door and it like glows blue and matches like and then you see that it just like glows like an arcane blue, but then it starts to meld more to his like skin color, which is that like holographic kind of color, and the door swings open and lets you guys in.
Cool. Before we go in, is Estrella gonna ask about the shoe situation?
Right. Okay, so Timol, just quick question. So,
Yeah.
what is security like at the banquet?
There is none.
What do you mean there is none?
It's a room full of the most powerful mages in the
Right.
world.
Uh-huh.
they can fend for themselves. They don't need it.
So if I was so they're not going to like pat us down or check for weapons or something.
I mean, most of them are weapons.
Right, I get okay, fine.
Now it's the whole thing of
But like I'm not
gonna check. He does this. He goes, I mean, like, are you gonna check these guns? Like, and he goes, I'm sorry.
I hate that.
Titian is rubbing off.
Oh yes, that was very okay. So
It would
honestly,
have sounded cooler coming out of their mouth.
it would have felt better, honestly. But
yeah, I realize that, and I'm
we all
sorry.
make mistakes. Anyway,
Can I roll insight check to see how embarrassed both of them are?
Go for it.
Hell yeah. I rolled a 9, and that was not good. That's a +3 insight, so I got 12 to see how embarrassed they are.
I think you see that, like,
I'd like to
Timmel
say
is a
if I was
little, like-
rolling deception on that, I got a 20. So not nat, but
Estrella doesn't look like she's sweating a thing. Timmel, you see, like, a little, like, you know how, like, in his picture he is, like, a little holographic, so he has pink naturally in his face sometimes when you look at him a certain way. You notice a little more in his cheeks, but he's, like,
Nice.
but eventually it fades pretty quickly. It doesn't look like he's, like, beet red or equivalent of, but,
Cool.
you know,
I
he's a
want to do
little,
more
like,
rolls for fun, so
he's a little like, these are new people I could be friends with. Like, I don't want to speak like an idiot.
Aww.
So what I'm getting at, though, you know, all jokes aside, so these, I mean, so my shoes,
Shoes are nice.
correct?
Cool.
Okay, cool. So I don't need to change them.
Mm-mm.
Awesome. All right. Well, good. Awesome. I don't like the idea. I must be honest. I don't like the idea of going in a room with a whole bunch of mages and having nothing to defend myself, even if they are the weapons, and I would probably just be roasted alive. But still, it's it's a comfort thing. So
I get it. And so he, pushes the door in, lets you guys through. He holds his arm out to you, Estrella, like,
I take it.
and and says, like, shall we?
Better, now or never, I suppose.
And you guys walk off to the banquet hall.
As I walk away, Zahara yells, "Have fun on your date!" Teasingly.
It's a good thing I'm already pink.
Definitely. Cade chuckles and like elbows Zahara in like a good one.
Now, why do you think I chose to paint myself pink? You cannot tell whether I blush.
Smart. Big brain. Estrella has the brain cell.
Yeah, Estrella has it. Rebecca doesn't.
Not Rebecca.
Yeah.
Estrella has her brain cell. Okay, so where we are going to go first is actually we'll go to the banquet hall first.
Exciting.
Ooh, fancy. Grand piano.
So you walk in and you see. Why am I? There we go. So you walk in with Tumult, and you are greeted with a grand hall, a grand piano, and what looks like to be the startings of cocktail hour. And so you see on the sides there's, some small hors d'oeuvres over here. You see waiters coming around with like glasses. There's like a bar set up over in a corner. I didn't make that, but I'm saying there is. And you see also over here is who it seems like Timolt is starting to walk over to when they first walk in. Like, you guys step in, kind of like survey the room, and then he starts to lead you over to this table with his mother Titania, Marlene, and Onu.
All right. You got this, Estrella. You can do this. Right. Again, Carla. Just, I whisper that to him. Remember, Carla. Carla Lafrel.
Carla Lafrel. And, okay.
As we're walking over there, I just kind of veer off to the side for a second, and I definitely grab just a bunch of food. Like, look, they have those little cocktail weenies, which is the only hors d'oeuvre I can think of. Because you can see how fancy Rebecca is.
Cocktail.
What is caviar? I don't. Tapenade.
Caviar,
There's tapenade.
Tapenade.
Spanakopita. Spanakopita.
Spanakopita.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I see Phoebe. I saw Phoebe's ears.
I saw the chair move.
Like,
Tim is right. I am just here for the free food mostly. That's what Rebecca was excited about. Was just to imagine myself with a bunch of free food. That is the dream.
ooh, you know what? I'm going to describe the hors d'oeuvres that they had at the wedding I was at.
Were there cocktail weenies?
I didn't see any, but then again, I don't eat meat,
okay.
so
They're just normal weenies.
What there was,
there are definitely cocktail
like,
weenies, and I have them.
Sure. What there was, though, is you see a waiter walking around with a tray of like ahi tuna, which is like the tuna you'd have in like a poke bowl.
Right.
On wonton crackers.
Fancy.
So like just kind of like it was, and like like a little drizzle, very good. But anyway,
stop, you're making me hungry.
I'm sorry, I'm making myself hungry. I haven't eaten yet.
Oh no.
So there's some of those. There's some other stuff. There's mini sliders, and a cheese plate, and
she is filling her plate with cheese too. Just all the
sure.
Gouda.
Timolt does see that you like veer off from him, and he, instead of like continuing his walk, because he's like, this is my date.
It'll just be a second, I promise, but
And so he like follows over to you, and he goes, 2 seconds. The record was 2 seconds.
It's not like I'm insulting anyone over here. We're supposed to get food. It's a banquet. In fact, I'm honoring them. The chefs, my compliments to them. Look at all this cheese. Have you seen the Gouda?
Timolt just shakes his head and grabs himself a drink.
I'm sorry, you get this all the time, probably. Oh.
And then meets back up with you to walk over.
Okay.
To,
I just have. I just want to describe. I have an entire plate that is like piled with cheese, and cocktail weenies.
I'm about to do that myself.
I'm just eating it off of a toothpick. Like I am doing it in the most dainty, fashionable way, but it is a pile full of cheese. Hi, Megan.
Megan.
So he then grabs your arm again. This time, like tugging a little bit more.
Yes, I'm coming.
And
hi, Jazz.
And he gets to the little like cocktail table with you, and like gives his mother like a hug. And says, Mom, Marlene, leader, this is my date for this evening, Carlo Lafrel.
And I curtsy in the most, like, very, very well, because I would know how to do that.
Phoebe! Phoebe just.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I
Phoebe
see
just
her.
jumped.
I see her back.
That was her tail.
Oh.
I don't know where she is. I see. Oh, there she is.
Oh.
Oh.
Phoebe.
Hope she doesn't like knock over Kate's computer up there on the table.
Oh no. Peeps. That. I just see little bumps.
Phoebe.
Anyway, yeah, so I do a low curtsy, like, you know, as one does. Very fashionable, a very, you know, I've been trained, so.
Yes. Timolt sees this and is kind of like blinks and is a little thrown off, like, oh, okay, that was... And, like, he doesn't say anything, but he's, like, a little shocked, like, oh, that was, like, perfect etiquette for what we're at right now. And Onu gives you, like, a deep bow in return. Marlene, does a similar curtsy, not as deep, but, more like an acknowledgement, like, hello. And Titania, actually goes over to you and goes, oh, none of that, come here, and gives you a hug.
Oh, hello, it is lovely to meet you.
Carla, was it?
Yes, Carla.
Hi, I'm Titania, I'm Timolt's mother, I almost said, that was Sienna forgetting where I was for a second. I was about to say, oh, I met you the other day.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. No. And she goes, Carla, was it?
Yes, Carla.
Oh, very well. Very nice to meet
you. It is so nice to meet you as well. Timolt has said such lovely things.
Oh, I hope so. And she gives him like one of those looks, like, oh, I hope so.
Oh, absolutely. Don't worry.
And you guys are here at the table, and Timolt actually says, I actually wanted to introduce Carla to the rest of the guild, so we will see you all later at dinner. And she goes, very well, have fun, both of you.
Thank you.
And Onu just gives like another silent bow, not like as deep again, but like more as like a goodbye, and Marlene kind of.
Yeah, I also do
smile.
like a short little, you know.
Yeah.
It was just wonderful to meet you as well, and I do look forward to speaking with all of you later. Thank you for, you know, the honor of being here.
And as you're walking away, you hear Titania go to, like, lean into the other and say, such a sweet girl. and Timmel, like, leads you away from the table, and he goes,
so how was that?
the hell was that?
What? You don't think that I know how to act? How to be part of your world, as it were?
I guess you
you know who I am. I told you, we had a whole thing. You know where I grew up. I have to know these things.
Right. You know what? I forgot with the change of this and everything and the name, it threw me off a bit.
Yes, well, Carla Lafrel is just a little bit more demure, I suppose, than Estrella. So get used to it. Lafrel also.
He like jokingly is like
Lafrel. The last name Lafrel. Always Lafrel.
I didn't know any of his siblings were married. Anyway,
you just see like a tight smile, like no comment.
He like knows. He's like trying.
Yeah, I know.
And so he leads you around. He more so didn't want you to have to sit there and try and have a conversation with like these people that obviously you might not want to have a conversation with at the moment. And so he does lead you around and does like, you know, introduce you to a few more people. No one
Hello.
of like group.
Oh yes. Hello. Good to meet you.
And with that, actually, just because unless you're like going to look for anyone in particular, it's kind of just...
Yeah. I mean, my goal here is mostly just to listen a lot. Not that I have good listening, but yeah, to listen a lot. And see if I can catch any information. Maybe I will ask things too. But yeah, so mostly just doing a lot of listening to conversations, not trying to make a scene.
Right. So I will say, roll me perception.
Okay. Come on.
God, I can make you roll things.
Yeah. Can I pep talk myself?
I will say that you telling yourself and then telling yourself you can do this and then immediately veering off course to grab food is your pep talk.
Okay. Well, it's comfort food. Cheese is my comfort food. Oh, it's a good thing I pep talked myself because I rolled a 6. But you said, what is it? Perception? Oof.
Perception.
Man, I need to up my wisdom. That's an 11.
An 11. You don't really hear anything of importance. Any of the conversations that you grab. I mean, yes, this is essentially like the equivalent of a like business dinner because these are all mages. It's just like in honor of the leader and the archmage. So like some of them are still like talking about work things and you catch a few things that like sound like they could be important, but you don't really understand them because they're like talking very technical. So you don't, or the things that you do understand, they're not really helpful in your own quest.
Right. Okay. So for now, useless information. Got it. But right. we shall continue.
And with that, actually, we will switch over to our friends that have just entered the library.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Perfect timing. I just finished my granola bar. No, what's the name? I almost dropped the wrapper, and it's a Nature Valley, so like I would have gotten.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a mess.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're so good though.
Nothing I do zooms us
I
out
agree.
properly.
My friends here are always making fun of me for liking Nature Valley bars because it just goes along with their conception of whatever.
No.
Perception. There we go. Perception of me.
Not
conception. Their perception of me really liking dry food. Like, they always make fun of me for how much I like really dry food. They're like, your favorite granola bars are probably the Nature Valley ones. I'm like, they actually kind of are, though. You're not wrong.
But
they are
those
so
are the
good.
best.
Thank you.
They
and
are
you all,
really
and
good.
you all
It's
aren't as
weird
obsessed
that
with dry, hard food like I am. So it's not that weird.
Interesting. Anyway, so Kade and Zahara. Kade, you've been in this library before. You've never been in the restricted section, as Tumult said last time. You've always wanted to go in there just to get a peek at like the rare books.
Right.
And
Stop.
but you've never been in here past closing time.
Closing time.
Yes. And Zahara, this is the first time you're walking into this library.
Mm-hmm.
It is a massive library with a huge domed ceiling overhand of like stained glass. And so the moonlight is kind of filtering in and is really what's illuminating this place. However, and it is technically dark in here. What I will have you guys do is, so the orbs that are usually producing light. Well, first off, actually, what are you guys doing as you walk in here?
I have a couple questions.
Stealth?
You would stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a couple questions first. When
Yes.
we are allowed in, are we able to lock the door behind us, or is that something that specifically...
Yeah, no, you
Tim
get the idea
do.
that it's like a time of day kind of thing, and that he was able to get in because of who he is.
Okay, so does it automatically lock behind us
Yeah,
then?
essentially.
Cool.
Like,
Awesome.
you could leave, like, you can go out, but nobody else can come in.
Mhm.
Unless they are someone who works here and can do the same kind of hand thing.
Okay, and we're currently in the library, but we're not currently in the restricted section yet?
No. The restricted section... Oh, that's what happened. So if you guys remember in my drawing, I had all those, like, arcane, like, lightning-y looking things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was filled with those. And chairs! What happened to my chairs?
We just have to stand.
Did
Roll20 must have deleted stuff.
I mean, are they on the wrong layer? Are they behind the map, maybe?
No, they shouldn't be. Let me just double check. No.
This is the new fit library where you read while standing.
Well,
Fit
there's a
library.
chair. There's two chairs at each of these desks.
Okay.
And there were you still see those are still active, so those are giving off a little light, but all around, like, the edges of the railing, and along the railings of the stairs are these, like, arcane, like, the railings themselves are being held up by, like, arcane energy.
Cool.
And then over here, past this main staircase, you see one large arcane field. And that is what is really, that is where the restricted section is. Kade would know that.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so I guess while we're going in, I'll also, like, sneak and have Monty sneak too.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Okay.
You guys see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll me your stealths.
Sneak attack. That's gonna be a 12.
I got a 26.
Cade is
Wait, do I have to roll
knight.
for Monty too?
Oh,
Sure.
the blue things,
Oh,
they're coming
fuck.
back, or are you placing those?
I'm
Oh,
placing
okay.
them. While I was waiting for you
Gotcha,
guys to
gotcha.
roll, I was like, let me fill in a couple of these.
Yeah,
'Cause I
Monty
like
got a
to-
10.
What?
Monty rolled a 10.
Dear God.
And what did Zahara roll? Sorry.
12.
Alright, well, then I'm going to... Actually, give me one sec. I'm gonna roll something. You
Imagine
see...
Monty getting distracted and Zahara's just like, no, Monty, come on, let's go.
You see, that, like, Cade has completely disappeared. Not only do they wear, like, dark clothing, but they're just so good at sneaking that Cade, like, essentially disappears from Zahara's view. Is just
Also,
like...
is it completely dark in the library, or is there, like, still some lights?
No, so like I said, there's, like, the arcane lights from,
Right,
like,
okay.
these, from the railings. You don't see the arcane orbs, like the light orbs that are supposed to be in here.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the moonlight is kind of filtering through as well.
Mhm.
So
Okay, good. Just wanted to double check.
so but-
Wait, Cade doesn't either, though. Cade is a human, right?
Correct.
yeah,
Uh,
there's enough that you guys can. I'm gonna say that there's enough that you guys can see in here. But that might not always be the case. The
Okay.
dome is only over this, like, atrium-ish kind of thing that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So Zahara, what you see is Kade fully just dips. You think that they might have left. And meanwhile, you are also trying to be stealthy. And so both of you are stealthing, and you both see. You don't even have to do perception checks to see this. You see Monty go, like, that's him walking, because it's very, like, loud and echoey. Just, wow! There's a lot of dead trees in here!
Monty, what did I
Looking
say?
at all the books. He doesn't look
Stealth
distraught
mode.
about it. He doesn't look distraught about it, but...
Oh, no.
But he sees that. And,
I whip around and I say, Monty, what did I tell you? We're in
Oh,
stealth mode.
he walked
Quiet.
out in front of you.
Oh, so I turn
he-
to him in the front. Or I just,
Monty
hurry.
is, actually, here, I have an idea for something real quick. So there's one token in particular that, is in the, that I have here, from 2 Minute Tabletop. And it's a pretty perfect Monty. It's just supposed to be a, where is it? Where are you? Come back, friend. I don't know where you went.
Did the mic pick up that neck crack? Because it was aggressive.
I heard that.
I think I heard that.
I didn't register what it was. If you didn't say anything, I wouldn't have known.
It's my bones.
My bones.
I feel it in my bones.
Oh, here it is.
Also, did you guys just jump off? Wait, are you? Oh, you're on the ground floor. I see how this works. Okay.
Yeah, it's like there's like a full barrier. Like, not barrier, but the second floor is like a square.
Yeah. I got you.
The middle atrium. Okay, here we go. We've got a little Monty. Oh. Boom.
Oh.
No.
He's not
Oh
actually
my God.
That's very big.
That would be too.
Yeah.
I use him as my
He
mount.
would not get to come anywhere
No.
with us if he was that
No.
big.
No.
I use him as my
Technically,
mount.
he's only one of these squares, but the token itself is kind of small, so I didn't.
He looks so cute.
So he's gonna be like that.
Aww.
So he goes walking out, into the room. Goes, wow, there's so many dead trees in here. And, as he does that, he's on the right there. Okay. As he is, walking out, you see, an orb just start to glow.
Oh no.
And as he walks, this should actually be, sorry, on a different layer. Come on, what layer am I on? Oh, that's why. Because I'm on the wrong layer.
The layer
I'm-
game.
Yeah.
There we go.
Welcome.
That's better. And as he walks further in, just started like kind of mill around. You see. Oops. Another.
Great.
And yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Kade and be like, Kade, do you know what those things are?
Does Kate know what those things are?
They're just the arcane
Just
orbs
arcane orbs.
that light up. You get here. Someone give me an insight check.
Okay.
All right.
On it.
I was going.
I mean, Kay has spent a lot of time in the library, probably, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so you probably have some form of insight. It makes sense.
Well, you would think that, but I got a 5.
I actually rolled a. I believe that's an 18.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's 18.
So you remember, actually. So when you see these, like, you're first a little worried, and then you remember that maybe this fact Estrella forgot to mention of how to actually get past this arcane barrier in your way. To get into the restricted section.
I assumed that was part of our conversation.
Yeah. So you remember Estrella mentioning that the way to get past the arcane barrier, if you are not Alec, is to combine all of the arcane orbs together.
Oh, right.
And it will produce a key that will allow you through.
Right, the ridiculous.
Okay.
So maybe stealthing wasn't the choice.
I mean,
So Zahara's gonna, with that information, I guess she's gonna come up and grab that orb.
Okay. I am going to need you to roll me a dexterity check.
Okay, good. It's a check and not a saving throw. It's just straight dex.
Yep.
Oh, that's 9.
That is not going to do it. You like start to grab it and it just like it kind of like vibrates in your hand and then shoots off. And goes.
Can I yell for Monty to grab that one
here.
on his left?
Sure.
I'm sure Monty
Okay.
is very dexterous.
Oh, well, he's very dexterous because he got a nat 1.
Oh, good.
He's so
it's
dexterous.
rough.
Oof.
He barely touches it and it just goes meow.
All right.
Now, what I will have you guys do is we are actually going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
But
get
that's
advantage
mainly
on
just
that.
so that we can take turns while doing this.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a.
Um,
Oh, wait. So do I still get advantage on that then? Because I do get advantage on initiative.
yeah, it's
Okay.
initiative. It's
I rolled a
fucking 12.
19, so that's a 23.
I hate you.
Holy crap.
I have +4 to initiative and I got a 12.
Oh man, you're always cursed.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you've ever rolled not a 12 or a 13. Like, those are your numbers.
Literally 11 through 13 are the only numbers I'm capable of having for initiative. I
sorry.
truly don't understand.
Zahara got a 23, you said?
I did get a 23.
3, and Kade got?
12.
I missed
A 12.
12. Got it. Cool. Do you guys see
Yes.
that? The turn
Yeah.
order?
I sure do.
Zahara, if Monty is going to help you guys with this, with wrangling the orbs, which there are 31.
Good lord.
For fuck's sake.
Oh Jesus.
Are we gonna go through 31 rounds? Guys, you better do better than this.
And that's if we're able
We'll
to
see.
catch
We'll
them.
see what happens. But that's what they are right now. That's how many there are right now. So basically what you are going to do is I am going to, on each of your turns, have you roll... you're going to roll perception to find an orb if you don't already have one in your sights, and then make your movement. And if you have any sort of like spells or ideas, you can get creative with it, with how to catch these things. Go for it.
All right.
So turn is relative. It's not really an attack turn type of turn, but
Okay.
so that is Zahara first.
Well, I don't have any spells that would help.
You got a butterfly net?
I was literally just thinking that. She's gonna turn to Kade and say, "You wouldn't happen to have a net, would you?"
Wait, sorry, I forgot to ask. Zahara, can you just roll initiative for Monty?
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's just so he can have a turn in this order. He's not fighting anything.
He got an 8.
8? Okay.
I feel like Zahara could have a butterfly net. You're a ranger. Or like a fishing net,
Yeah,
you know?
Cade's definitely gonna respond. Wouldn't a net be your thing? Don't you?
Right. That would
Net
make
things
more sense.
in the wild.
Right.
Am I allowed to make suggestions, or should I shut up? DM rule.
Yeah, you can give a suggestion. Why not?
You could use, like, your jacket to, like...
I'm going to say that you
net
guys.
around.
I was
talked
actually
about
going to
this.
use my tent.
Or, sure. Just some
There's
sort
a
of big
plan.
piece of fabric, make a makeshift net. Catch it.
So I'm gonna say, just real
Wait
quick.
a minute. Oh my god. I have an idea.
Real
So,
quick, guys. Real
Okay.
quick. I'm gonna say that you guys talked about this when you were prepping for this.
You played
um,
ahead. Totally.
So Estrella can jump in here because you didn't know what necessarily it was gonna look like, so you couldn't really weigh in last time. But
okay. I would like to. I have 50 feet of hempen rope, and I also have my tent. I would like to fashion a makeshift net with a slip knot, so that when I pull it, it closes in on the orb.
Interesting.
Of course you do.
okay.
Yeah.
How many orbs? I
Shannon.
mean, like, that's gonna be huge, right? Because, like, the tent, like, how big is the tent? Do you think you could somehow
It's a
chase them all
one-person
into
tent.
one place? I mean, even a one-person tent, I mean, these orbs are, what, like, this big, probably? So, like, if you could chase them all
Yeah,
into
they're
one
like-
place... hold on, I should be in character if we're actually having this. If you could chase them all into one place, then do that, you know? It'd be like, that's how you trap things, right? I mean, not that I'm a trapper, but... Is there any way to sort of corral them?
I have a lamp. Can I trap them in a lamp?
I was gonna stuff them in my
And if you can
backpack.
tell me how, you would.
We use
Alright,
the
let's try-
illuminator from Harry Potter that Dumbledore has. That's
Let's
what we
try...
do.
So Zahara,
Yes.
how about you try something?
I saw someone, yesterday, I remember seeing someone, pick one up and use it to, like, read, like, a... were they just very dexterous? Did they just beat the DC in theory?
Yeah, they might have.
Okay. This does not seem like once again, these mages, they're always coming up with something new, something just, you know, lamps exist. Keys exist, why? Why is this necessary?
So Zahara, I'm gonna need your
Yes. My turn?
turn. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Okay, so I'm
Also,
gonna...
this is now you guys need to, control your characters on Roll20 so everybody can see where you are and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so if we had talked about this beforehand, does that mean I made my makeshift tent rope capture device thingy?
sure, I'll say that when Estrella was getting ready for the banquet, that's what you were doing.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so I have that made. So I'm gonna... You said you can roll perception, move, and catch on your turn. That's what you said?
You can roll perception to find a new orb, because this orb is not like dim now that it's away from you. You can still see it. So there's 2 orbs currently lit.
Okay, I'm gonna use perception, which is +3. Okay. I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can find another orb.
Yeah, because you realize now that these
I don't
orbs
see
were
shit.
dimly lit.
I don't see shit.
Okay, good.
I got a nat 1.
Good. Yeah, you see nothing, but you still see the one that's in front of you right here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go and just try to catch that one then with my makeshift net thingy. I guess if Kade and Monty wants to focus on corralling them, unless if Kade is able to trap it with their lantern thing. So yeah, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna try to trap it.
So I am going to say, roll me a dexterity check with advantage.
Ooh, okay. I got a nat 20.
Dope. You actually see, as you do that motion where you are able to capture this, this one, you see 2 more appear over here.
Yes.
Can
I take the one that I caught and stick it in my backpack so that I can bring it up for more?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm guessing that one of you has the bag of holding.
That would be Kade? Question mark?
Do I have the bag of holding?
I don't know that we
I have the bag of animal holding.
Yeah. So probably.
I forgot
you'd
we
have
had a
to
bag
have
of
those
holding, if
separate,
I'm being
so-
honest. So yes, I have the bag of holding.
Okay.
So I guess...
and so that is Kate's turn.
Alrighty. So Estrella, Jesus. Zahara just caught this one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna... How many squares is...
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay. I can move here, and then... Where is it? What is the range on
I'm
this?
gonna say
Okay.
that you can do a
I mean, you're a
I was gonna say I was gonna cast Mage Hand.
Oh, okay.
To Mage Hand the orb.
Okay. Give me dexterity with advantage.
$21.
All right. So that orb comes straight to you. Monty, as it flies by, Monty is just going, oh, you got it. Okay. Next one. And that is going to be his turn.
He perceives with a 12.
He perceives with a 12.
12.
He percepts.
He percepts, yeah.
Yeah, he sees another one over here.
Okay. So
and what's his movement? Yeah. Oh, you
what
can.
What is his movement? That's an excellent
control
question.
Monty. You can control Monty, and I think at least in the Discord you might be able to. I think you have an awakened shrub pinned. If not, no, you have.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can look it up in the journal on Roll20.
Oh, true. I always forget that.
Sorry for the terrible sound that probably.
I'm also just on Google awakened shrub.
I mean, it's.
Oh, 20 feet.
For everybody who's wondering, awakened shrub. I'm putting it on the screen. I mean, it doesn't help Shannon, but it is something you can just search on Roll20.
15, 20.
And
Can I do a dash? He can't reach it.
Yes.
Dash, but no other action.
Yes, but he won't be able to wrangle it this round.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put him on the other side of that orb in the top left, so that hopefully that orb will fly away from him closer to us.
Okay. That is going to be back to Zahara's turn.
Righty, I am going to... Am I able to go for multiple orbs with my little, makeshift tent setup? If they're two right next to each other?
Yeah, why not? But it's going to be just one dex. It won't be with advantage then.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to perceive and see if I can find one. 12.
12? You already perceived with your nat 20 last time you saw these two.
Well, she wants to get as many
does that
as
mean I
possible.
don't have to perceive them?
You can do a perception check again, but there are already ones on the board.
Oh yeah, I know. I want to perceive more.
Oh, okay.
Just to get them.
Yeah, you see one there.
Okay. I assume that when we do perceive them, we like point them out to each other.
Yeah.
So that they're visible to everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that like.
I have an 18 passive perception, so I don't know how that factors into anything.
Shit.
Right.
Well,
Cade sees all.
you know what? When it's your turn, you'll find out what happens with that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
They all swarm you and keep you alive.
6. Okay. I am going
18
to
passive investigation.
Damn.
Yeah, I really
am
would
going
love
to-
to have better wisdom someday.
That's 9.
I'm supposed to be I'm insightful, but that's it.
What did you say?
9.
9? Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Okay.
So this, so they both shoot there and there.
Oh,
Or actually, this one's right next to you because it shot in a different direction. I don't know. Somehow that works. Cade. So I'm going to take the ones that you have already gotten and put them
Okay.
here.
Okay, cool.
We'll say that you guys put the bag of holding, like, in the middle of the room and can just, like...
Okay, so these two are captured.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with your, passive 18 perception, you see... Boom.
Ooh, okay.
Boom. Oh wait, why am I doing it this way? Boom.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Boom.
All right.
There might be more on the second floor. You don't know.
Oh,
You can
great.
really see from that. You can't see.
I mean, there better be if we need 31 of them.
True. Mage hand is a cantrip, so I'm just gonna mage hand it again, or try to mage hand it again.
So then you get advantage. Sorry, I'm actually gonna move the orbs to the closer to the door.
19.
Hell yeah, you got this orb. I'm gonna say because these aren't actually action rounds. I'm gonna say that like once you successfully wrangle an orb, I'm just gonna plop it down.
Sweet.
Down here. And that is Monty's turn.
Does that orb fly away from him at all?
No, he hasn't touched it yet.
Alright, so he is going to try to grab it with just his little stick hands. That's a 13.
13. Sorry, I keep forgetting what I said to do. That actually does it. He gets it into his. It is in him now. It's like.
Oh dear.
You have just like a
Like, he was
just,
able
It's like a jack-o'-lantern.
like he's already got like glowing eyes. Now he has like a glowing mouth. Like
Yeah. So that's a success. So it's right there. So Monty's still there. He still has his movement though, so he can.
Okay. I'm gonna have him perceive. Nope, that's a 3.
I'm gonna say that basically Cade's passive and ultimate passive perception is all the ones that are on this floor.
Oh, okay.
You would have to physically go upstairs to make another perception check to see. Like this is the first floor. This is the second floor.
Gotcha. So he is gonna move 20 feet to the orb in the top left corner.
Okay. And that is Zahara. Your turn.
Alrighty. If we're not making perception, are we able to do two questions? If we're not doing if we're not perceiving, are we able to do 2 captures, or is it just the 1 capture and movement?
It'll still just be 1 capture and movement.
Okay, and then my second question is, how many would fit in the tent? How many, or how close together do they have to be for me to? Do they just need to be right next to each other?
Yeah, they need to be overall next to each other.
Okay.
I'm gonna say they need to be within 5 feet of you.
Within 5 feet of me. Okay.
Yeah.
So if they're all around me, I just have to throw the tent straight up into the air.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go for the
So
one.
I will, with that, because I just made that up, you are if you move just one spot, you will be within 5 feet of the 2 that just flew away from you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going for the 1 so I can roll with an advantage. I got a 19.
Yep, you do it.
Cool, and that's the one that's right in front of me.
Yep, and I've moved it now. So.
And I will use my movement to just kind of go right up to this next one. Or should I go on the other side of him? There we go. Yeah, so I'm done.
All right, and Kate.
Okay, I'm gonna mage hand that one. The one to my left, and I got a 17.
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to move closer to those guys. Actually, no, fuck them. They can deal with those. I'm gonna
start on the second floor.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There we go.
And with your 18 perception, you see. And boom. And
for anyone wondering, I took the observant feat as a human, which is why my passive investigation and perception are so high.
So what is the information for that? Like, what is the?
Probably
you add like 5 or something. I forget to your passive investigation, insight, and perception.
So basically, you're +3 with your stats, but then you add +5 to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those stats.
And it increased. I got to pick either my intelligence or my wisdom to go up by 1.
Nice.
Also, which I forget to keep using. Not that it's really come into play, but if I can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language I understand, I can read their lips.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
Man, you should have gone to the party.
That's true. Maybe I should have gone to the party.
No, I feel like we need Cade in the library.
Cage. Yeah, Cage. Is
Nick Cage, to be exact.
Being a College of Whispers bard means you're not the life of the party, but you're the death of the party. No,
Amazing.
You are good at a party because of stuff like that in a very creepy way.
I would have loved to have seen Estrella, Zahara, and Monty sprinting around this library trying to butterfly net these orbs.
Oh lord. I could catch them in my hat.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. No, you didn't. Oh, that you grabbed that one on your turn.
Yeah,
so
I
yes,
grabbed then moved.
So now it's Monty's turn.
Monty rolled an 8 to catch.
That does not do it.
All right, he's just gonna stay where he is then.
Well, it does fly away.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna chase after it then.
Basically, when you fail on the dexterity check, it gets pushed 10 feet from you.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And Zahara.
All right, I am going to go for that one. I got an 18 plus 4. That's a 22 to catch the one in front of me.
Yep. You got it. And you still have your movement, I think,
Yes.
right?
I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move
Tim
right here.
just said it would be cool to see Monty wandering around the banquet with a plate full of cheese on his head. Yes, I would just use Monty as my portable table.
That is pretty great.
We do
Oh
have to
my
have,
god.
we have to have a ballroom episode. Zahara's not going to be down for that,
Yes.
but I am down.
I will.
To
Yes,
RPs
I
in that
promise.
situation.
We will go to more balls. Not the
Okay.
magical glowing blue balls, mind you, but real.
The magical and blue balls.
Okay.
Is it
so
Zahara
that's
or
okay.
me?
Oh, that's your turn. I'm sorry. It's Cade.
Alright, I'm going to get this one with a 21.
That does it.
And I guess I'll move to like here so that I'm getting closer to the other one and I can still reach that one on my next turn with my mage hand.
Sounds good.
So that's me.
Smart. And Monty.
I'm gonna have Monty actually just move one over and try to catch that one again. He got a 16.
16 does it.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Gets it. It goes inside of him again.
And
so
he
disturbing.
is going to 1, 2, 3. Is the rest of his movement to get close to the stairs to help Kade collect the ones upstairs?
Okay. So that's you.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the one in front of me. And I got a 19.
Yep.
And I am now going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move up to the upper right and get ready to catch the next one on my turn.
All right, Kade. Now we've got a groove going. We're fast paced. We got it.
Dirty
Yeah.
20 to get this one.
Oh hell yeah! You know what? With that, it was a dirty
Dirty 20.
20.
One,
Still
two,
only a third of the
three.
way there. Can you imagine the mages? They have to do this every time they want to read a book. Like
No.
What?
Timmel told you that Alec can
Yeah,
just summon them.
Alec can. Oh, you mean? So they
Like, she'll
all
let
can
them
do
in.
that. Oh.
That's her
Oh,
job,
her-
is to stand
I
here
see.
and just.
Oh, okay,
Guard.
that's okay.
Yeah, so I've moved, and then on my next turn I'll go for that one.
Okay. Well, with as you round the corner of I guess you would have possibly seen it from the railings.
Oh, hello.
Is also. And so that's Monty again.
Alright, Monty
Go to
is
the
going
left,
to
Monty.
1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to perceive to see what's around him.
You might just want him to. You might just want him to dash. All the ones that were on like this side of the railing have been perceived by Kade.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to go to the left with Monty. Alright, and that ends Monty's turn. I got a 22 as Zahara. I got the one right next to me.
Oh, yep.
And 1, 2, and she's gonna move right to the one that's next to the stairs on the right-hand side.
Alrighty. And that
And then it's
is
back to
Kade.
Kade.
I crit on this one.
In that case, in the same mage hand, the one that's right next to you,
Sweet.
is also
Alright, then I
Nice.
will move to here. Making my way downtown.
And that's Monty again.
Alright, Monty is going to Monty's going to move and then dash. 2, 3, 4. And he cannot perceive, right? Because he made a dash?
No, I'll say he can perceive. Why not?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dash
He's
is
going
just
to
an
proceed.
action. Making a perception check wasn't your
Yeah.
action.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't see shit. He's too
All right.
interested in
You
the
hear
trees on
him
the ceiling.
shout from up here, "Wow, there's more dead trees up here too!"
focus,
Oh,
Monty.
Monty.
We have a time constraint.
Actually, he actually doesn't even need to perceive that there is one right here.
Oh,
Sorry, because because they are like essentially motion activated. So like, since you guys aren't stealthing anymore, he runs right by it and it lights up.
oh, cool. Okay.
Well,
Well, he can't do anything now.
Back to you.
All right, I roll double 17, so it's a 21.
Yeah, you do it.
Hot damn.
Damn, Zahara's on a roll. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she's gonna move right next to the one.
Yeah.
And then,
And then Kate.
Alright, I move. I got a 15.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why I had to think
And I
about that. Yes.
snatched that one up. And I did my movement, so I'm good.
Cool.
1, 2, 3. All right, Monty's gonna move around that orb and try to catch it, and it's an 8.
That does not do it.
So then it gets pushed 10 feet away.
It does indeed. And so that's back to you.
And can he perceive again?
There,
Or am I still in like the same line that Kade was?
He can perceive. Yeah, why not? Go for it.
Okay. 7.
Yeah, no, he doesn't see it anymore.
Okay. All right. Zahara is gonna roll a. Good thing it's advantage. 17.
Yep.
All right, and then she is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna try to run up the right-hand stairs.
Okay. And Kade.
I'm gonna dash over here. Not where I clicked,
All right.
but where I am, because I feel like.
I see y'all talking about me in the chat. I mean, I'm not going to deny that it's a Shan move. That's like something I do.
All right.
True. Shannon was like probably has played Pokemon Go for the longest out of any person I've known.
Pokemon in general.
Yeah, I only stopped playing recently because it was just getting to be too much.
What do you mean it was getting to be too much? Like, what does that mean?
There's too many Pokemon.
Oh, because they
so-
got to the newer stuff.
Yeah, I think
Kade,
they're on Gen 5 right
Yes.
now.
I will say that since you dashed, essentially it would be like your action. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that you can mage hand one if you wanted.
Sweet. I crit.
Well, the two that are closest to you, which is this one you passed.
Kade
like
will
when you
never roll this well again. Just put that out there.
It's like when you get
Catch
two
those
stuffed animals in a crane game.
True. And I am a crane game master.
Yes.
And
But anyway,
and that's
Monty's turn.
8 or Cade.
Kate.
Monty moves up and he rolls a 15.
Yep.
All right. Then he is going to perceive.
I don't know
For
why I find
13?
it so funny that you say that.
13? Yeah.
It's going to perceive.
I mean, the other is percept, but that's not really.
Going to
a thing.
perceive and be perceived.
Yeah. And he's going to use his remaining movement, which is only 2 squares, but it's something.
And that's your turn, Sarah.
Alrighty, I am going to run up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there anything more to be perceived?
Not that you see.
You know, when I was
And I'm actually gonna tell you, I am gonna tell you guys, that that's all you see.
Okay.
It's like,
5, 6.
Kate, I'm gonna say you like peeked past these bookcases while you were running, and that's all you see.
Oh no. That's not good.
5,
And I'll have you roll insight on your next turn.
Okay.
6. I'm gonna dash. Well, I don't really know what's there. She's gonna yell back to Cade and say, "You got this one."
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up ahead, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
When I was a kid, I used to be very good at claw machines. Have I ever told you that? Sorry, this is related to what Tim just said.
Well, and Kate as your turn next. Go ahead, Rebecca.
I was just gonna say, I won, like, I used to go to Atlantic City a lot, as a child. And
As one
one does, you know. And I would just,
I only got an 11.
Gotta hit this. Gotta hit the
Yeah,
buttons.
11,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
you know.
11 doesn't
And I
do
would
it.
play a lot of claw machines, and
You did advantage.
and I won.
I got an 8 and a 2.
Ouch. I remember I won. Once I won 3 things in one claw. Like,
Damn.
That's-
it was
Wow.
like this like stuffed lizard and a couple bracelets. So like they were kind of like on top of each other, but still That was the last time I ever won anything in a claw machine after like a streak of winning a bunch of stuff. So the good old days. But this is tangentially related to the Pokemon conversation because I won a stuffed Blastoise once. It
nice.
Was one of my favorite stuffed animals when I was a kid.
Yup.
Aw.
Alright, Kate's turn.
Let's try that again.
That's awesome.
Aren't you making a insight check or something?
I still have to capture this fucking thing that I didn't get last time. 12?
No, it doesn't do it.
God damn it! I told you the streak would end.
But you can roll me that insight.
Okay.
8.
All right. There's traction. 22.
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, that was not to capture this. That was your insight. Yeah. So you also talked about how like I think that Estrella, like you've been here before, but Estrella also gave you like a layout of like the map on this floor. So you know that over here, like past these bookcases over here, that would be those are offices. There's like a row of offices on this side. There's a row of offices on this side, and even back here, there's like some conference rooms.
Not right.
And you also know that these orbs follow people, like to kind of, help give them light.
One of them followed us into an office.
That there's probably some trapped in some of the offices.
Okay.
Now, I'm also going to interpret that is Sienna's way of lowering the amount of orbs so that we can go to the next section. So you don't have to worry about it. So pretend I didn't say 31.
Okay.
We're retconning. It's what is that, 24?
6, 12,
No, 22.
18.
22.
Yeah. 22.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
So you still have one more to catch, though.
Right.
22.
Well,
Monty just used
not
his
me.
movement and dashed.
And Zahara?
Zahara is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna say, I thought you got this one.
listen.
I thought I did too.
Don't even test me right now. I'm fucking tired of these stupid little balls.
That's a 20, not Nat.
Yup.
Zahara
So-
just wants to mess with people now.
Now,
It's like-
these orbs need to be smushed together. So, which one of you is going to make that? It's a strength check.
Nope.
That should be me.
We all have
Got a
like
-2
-2,
strength.
-1, and 0. Those are our
but
strengths.
something's got to be a strength.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zahara.
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, you guys can
Okay.
just move down now.
So I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna try
The
to
balls
strengthen-
aren't down there. They're in the bag of holding, and I guess in your wear pack of some sort. Like those, they're just.
Well, we had also said I had said that they like plopped it down in the middle so that everybody could just.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were saying that they were okay. I thought she was going for the ones at the where they were placed. Never.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Wait, is it a strength check or an athletics check?
Strength.
Damn. I have proficiency in athletics, so at least I'm gonna be +2.
Actually, it could be
Does
athletic.
Monty have
Yes.
athletics?
I doubt it.
Or Ruby?
Monty would
I
take
don't
like
think a
-5
bird.
out of it.
I only have a
I mean,
-1
I
for
feel like
athletics
a
because I have that jack of all trades. Thing.
Oh yeah, Monty's
Ooh,
strength
that's
is
18.
-4, so yeah.
18.
18 to smush.
Nice.
18 to smush. You smush them.
All of them?
I want to roll and see what
Yes.
I would have gotten.
All of them.
I would have gotten a 7, so it's good you did that.
Yeah. Would a
Uh,
16 have done it if it was just straight strength?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was a 15. It was a DC 15.
Lit.
You're so strong.
So you see all of these orbs smushed together by Zahara's strength.
I'm just so strong, man.
And
So athletic, wow.
you see floating inside is
A key?
Ooh.
Ooh, a key of disintegration.
now
Fun.
Pretty.
you need to pull the key out of the orb, and that is going to be a strength saving throw.
So me again. I hope I'm strong enough. That's going to be +2 again, because I have proficiency in strength saving throws.
Oh, look at you. I don't.
I think I have proficiency in a lot of these things, I think, because of my race.
Yeah,
That's a 12.
wait.
That does not do it, so you will be taking 10 lightning damage.
Oh! Jesus!
But don't you have, like, aren't you, like,
No. Wait, actual
Yeah.
dragonborns. I was thinking of
yeah.
Oh,
right, actual
I forgot.
dragonborns
It's
are,
lightning,
right?
so it's only
yeah.
5.
I was thinking of
I haven't-
Corinne. I was like, Corinne
Okay.
wouldn't have that. Neither did Aragorn, our two dragon-related characters in the other one, but that's because they're not actual dragonborn.
Neither of them are actually
Yeah.
I
dragon.
haven't had a chance to.
So you can
use my
try again if
resistance.
you want.
Alright, let's try again. I haven't had a chance to use my resistance. So.
And I'm just gonna throw this out there in case they forgot about them, but Kade has Bardics.
Oh, fuck. Kade did forget about Bardics, because Kade is not used to playing a bard yet. Where's my... Hold on.
It's a
Where's my
D6.
Bardics?
It's
Yeah.
a D6.
I just wanted to find them. Yeah, I'll give you a little...
Yeah, what does your Bardic look like? We've been in battle.
I'm gonna nudge her with my elbow.
That's your Bardic.
Wow, such artistry.
Well, how many Bardics are you able to give in? Like, I mean, I know they don't stack, but like, how many Bardics before you have to like take a rest or whatever?
4.
Okay. All right, that's a 17 with the Bardic.
Nice.
I rolled a 12
Awesome.
again.
That
so
does
thank
it.
God for Bardic.
That does it.
Woo!
You were able to pull the key out, and yes, this is a key of disintegration.
It disintegrates as soon as I pull it out.
Yeah, no, it effectively allows you to use the disintegrate spell,
Oh.
which is what is needed to break down this wall. However, to use this key, you need to make an intelligence saving throw.
I mean, Zahara's pretty smart, so.
Remember that saving throws will mean there are consequences.
I mean, Kate
Yeah.
has 14
It's so funny.
intelligence.
Yeah, I have a +2. I was about to say, well, give me the key, thinking it was, Corinne.
Corinne with her -2. Yeah, no, Zahara's pretty like smart. She's got a
What's your
+1,
intelligence
and then
saving
proficiency
throw?
in other ones. My it's just a +1.
I have a +2. Maybe I should do it since you
Maybe
already
you
took
should do
lightning
it.
damage.
Monty has a +0.
Thank God for resistance.
Let's let him fry.
Oh yeah, Monty's smart. He can
Monty
definitely
does
do this.
not have good
All right,
skills.
Zahara's gonna hand Kade the key and say, "You want to crack at it?"
I would like you all to be aware that
I got
Con,
this.
Int, and Wiz for the Awakened Shrug are all +0, and that is the highest he has of any ability.
Oh, rough.
Oh, poor Monty.
I got an 18.
Aw. Woo!
You got an 18?
Yeah.
Awesome. The key works, the wall disintegrates.
Woohoo!
Now, you still have this giant orb of light.
Oh, I totally should have been
You-
subtracting 1 for Monty for Dex. Oops,
Do
I've
you-
just been saying
it's
the
fine.
rules.
It's fine. Do you what do you do with the key and the orb?
That's a good
Oh, we
question.
still have them? We can put them in...
Can I put the orb in my lamp? Is this a bad idea?
Well, considering these things aren't meant to be kept together,
Right. Can I take one?
I mean, like, if you'd need to put the key back in order to
in.
dismiss it.
Okay.
Orb.
I would like to go through so that we're on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Then put the key in. Then, as it's dismissing, just like stick one in the lamp so that I have a little bit of light. And that way, if anyone that isn't Alec tries to chase after us, the one will still be with me, and they won't be able to get the key.
You got it.
Ooh, can I take one for me too?
Does the
see?
Does the wall
To,
reappear when you put the key back in the ball?
It actually just reappears when you just take a step on the other side.
So how are you gonna get out?
It's like kind of like the door, where it's like you can't get in, but you can get out.
Okay, so it's like a crab.
It's like a
crab
force
pot.
field. Sure.
I don't know why that.
You know, what a casual comparison. We all know and understand.
Somebody's been playing too much.
No, this isn't.
All right, so you each
it's
have
actually
a little orb.
I had there was a guy in my elementary school who was obsessed with crabbing, and so he talked about this stuff all the time. I don't know. Anyway, so basically, you know, the crab or the lobster go in and they can't get out with the shape. Okay, fine.
We are going to cut off that lobster rant so that we can, because we are almost out of time for today. But we are going to bring you guys
It's exciting.
to the next room.
Oh, I would also like to keep Monty at the doorway. I think outside of the doorway to keep watch of specifically the restricted section.
Okay. Like,
so Ruby is watching the outside of the library, and Monty's watching outside of the restricted section. So we got 2 sentries.
So is Monty in the regular library?
I think, yeah, in the regular library, outside,
like right outside of the force
the
field?
Restricted. Yeah, right outside the force field.
Outside the force field. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, he won't be able to come get you guys if something goes wrong.
Is he able to see outside the force field if he's just inside the force field?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah, leave him on the inside.
I wasn't sure if it was like closed door situation or like all vision is like blocked or anything like that. No. So all right, so he's gonna be inside with us, but watching the doors.
So you guys enter, and it is just a long hallway, and you see 2 suits of armor just on the other end. And with that, we're also going to quickly check in with Estrella and Timmel.
So
or sorry, Carla and Timmel.
Yes.
Where you guys have all had your cocktail hour, and it is now time for the main course.
I suppose I guess we're sitting with his mom and etc. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's like it's assigned seating or whatever.
Assigned seating.
I mean, like, you know, you have like
I know what you mean.
Name tag. You know what I meant.
Their name cards and.
Yeah. And with our dinner bell ringing, and our friends in an empty hallway, we will end our story here for tonight. And I hope you guys tune in 2 weeks to see what they serve at this banquet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Oh, and
More
I guess
interesting than what we find in
the
the
rest
library.
of the restricted section brings.
And now that I'm actually at the
I wanna know
table,
what Estrella's
will
eating.
Estrella survive this?
Be able to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah. Now that she's in this situation.
Yeah.
I want to know what Estrella's eating. Is it steak? Is it lobster? Is it roast pig with an apple in its mouth? Who knows?
Find out next
A
week.
lot of cheese.
In 2 weeks, I should say.
You just eat mac and cheese at this banquet.
Yes.
And lastly, I will, real quick, we will be doing this.
Ugh. I was zooming out as you put that up, and I
I'm sorry.
accidentally double clicked it.
Again, so yes, special thanks to 2-Minute Tabletop for the maps and tokens and assets. Any riddles that you've ever heard are inspired by Mira Grant. This is how we make our NPCs, minus these little tokens, which are also 2-Minute Tabletop. And our music is this royalty-free music right here called Wanderer by Alexander Nakarada.
Oh.
Never said it.
All right.
Um,
And with that, good night, everyone. I guess.
and that is where we will leave you all.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. We'll be